All right, change this. Change that. What's up, Kane? Sorry, man, I was on the laggy other part, if you know what I mean. I'm on StreamYard now and I can see you. What's up, man? It has been a while. How you doing? And as far as over here, busy. A lot of crazy things going on. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. You know how it is. Have busy times. Anyway, it's good to see you. I appreciate you coming in, man. We have not forgot about you. Hello, Miss Boone. My bestie will be in here in a minute. She's taking care of the marley bug. So, Kane, if you're still in here, what's going on, man? How's everything going with that land you was trying to? I know you was trying to get you some places to ride and stuff. Yeah, we got to have it. We do that. We collab with a lot of people here lately. We're doing like 2-3 lives a week now. So, you know. She'll be here in a little bit, Boone, unless you're not going to be here for a while. I will tell her when she comes in here. She won't be too long. She's getting Marley comfortable. And I figured I'd hop on and, 2 minutes late for on live ain't the first time. I did that before. Just came over from boxing. I've been watching boxing for a little while, so I was late. I didn't even have a thumbnail. I didn't even have it set up. You know how it goes. I just created one right quick. So, and that put us at what, 3-4 minutes late? It's all right. It's been pretty quiet over here, Kane. Ain't been a whole lot of riding and stuff like that going on. Somewhat. I mean, we usually hit it pretty hard. Cool. I mean, 2 times, that's good for last. I mean, What's up, Big Nail Bunch? How are you doing? Well, I can't say that I wouldn't be doing the same if I didn't already have a little place to ride here. Yeah, I'd be doing the same thing. Loading them up on a trailer and going somewhere. It ain't like I ain't did it before. So now y'all know we always say that when we start out. I don't know how long this is going to go. I know it is Sunday, so we will try to keep it a little short. I might touch on an update, but it's mostly going to be chill, laid back, just catching up with everybody. It's been really busy. How you doing, buddy? Jules? I didn't expect you for another little while, Bubby. You're good. Yeah, we've got to where I think more this summer we're starting to put a little bit more in the credits. That's pretty much all he has interest for, as far as when you have access to stuff that you put 2-cycle in, you have a tendency not to really want to do a whole lot of chores. But yes. That's pretty much what he's interested in, is either the title or ending credits, like we did on one other video. So we're probably going to do some of that to keep riding in there. Kane is in. Kane Sample came in.
Oh, hey, Kane. How are you? Oh, wow. How's everybody?
Hey, Bruce. What's up? Glad you came in.
Swarmstead.
Yep, Swarmstead. I'm sorry.
Illinois Chimera Frontier. Did you say hi to them? And
I did
Big Hill Bunch.
Yes, I did. I didn't get Jason. Sorry. What's up,
Copper?
Copper? Street Copper. Bam.
That's right.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Miss Boone. How are you doing?
In case y'all didn't know, Street Copper is another artist
Yes, he is. I love watching his stuff. It's so relaxing.
He is a metal sculptor. Some people call him a scrapper. I like to call him
He is
sculptor.
a scrapper.
Yeah, well, he's a sculptor. He does artwork. He does some really nice pours. It's interesting to watch, but I love it.
Hey, Ginger Ninja. How are you? Good. Hope
Well,
you got some rest, Miss Boone, this weekend.
if you'd have been in Jules Live, you'd have noticed she hurt her knee.
Aw, man. I'm sorry. That's not no good. Are you feeling better now? Hopefully. No, she did it today.
What's up, Peace?
I'm so behind.
How you doing, buddy?
Who?
Frontier Survival. I'm sorry, y'all.
I didn't know the name. I'm sorry.
Yes, I do that a lot.
Oh, Ginger Ninja hurt her knee.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Miss Boo.
No.
I'm sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, Boone, I think her knee
I
have
like
been
when
between
people
Jules Live and
feel-
our live. And she don't like our lives that much.
That is really cool, Kane. I have seen that on YouTube. Done a few times where they pour the metal into the ant hills and it goes into the shape of their what are they? Oh, God, what is
Yeah.
it? Their colony, I guess.
It's
Isn't that
kind of
what
like
it's called?
that, but way more artistic.
Yes.
But no, yeah, Street Copper's awesome.
Yes. It's a chills.
Lots of fun to watch.
So what's everybody doing this evening? On a Sunday. Getting ready for Monday. Well, that's what we're doing.
Look, I'm doing it again already. Jill said click the like, and I'm sitting there going click the thumbs up. And I'm like,
I know.
oh, yeah. I keep forgetting who's hosting. I was going to go there and say, oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Oh, what just happened?
Oh, that's the lag. Let me cut that off.
Okay.
It's just anyway.
Hang on, I gotta go. I'm being summoned.
Mikey, what's up? Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you. Mikey Turner, 712 Catfish. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. If you need help with it, which I'm sure you don't, let us know. Need a bunch more than that. But hey, anytime you start growing anything of your own, as far as food wise goes, it's awesome. That's great. Thank you very much.
I feel like a haunted house just now at that door. He would call me in there and ask me if I had to go work tomorrow. Just say hey to Mike Turner.
Everybody, yes, I did. Everybody hates it when you work.
I know. It happens.
Mr. Commuter said he is eating ice cream right now.
Ooh, ice cream sounds good. Where do we go to get ice cream? Ouch, we went and got chocolate milkshakes the other night.
Yes. We
Oh,
did.
that's awesome. How's it doing? Your tomato plant. You said you got a tomato plant.
Yes, I know. I
I'm
was
sorry.
just showing you. I had to talk.
Well,
You know what kind it is? Is it indeterminate, determinate? Is it small kind?
Hello, Anti.
Okay.
Hello. Everyone from Boxy. Joel said you can grow it, can
Okay,
it,
Jack,
freeze
what's
it,
up,
use
man?
chickens for fertilizer, all the typical guru things. What? I missed something.
Ice cream? I had no idea.
Ice cream does sound good. Listen,
I'm picking on you.
I have popsicles in the freezer, and all the kids, everybody in the neighborhood knows where they're at, right? So they go in there. Well, Marley only likes specific popsicles, and the little, the little freezy ones that you can get that has the juice inside of. They're so good. And
What's up, bro?
You just freeze it. Well, she doesn't like those, and she knows the difference, and she's very specific and sassy. So if you bring her one of those, she goes, "That's not a popsicle one." She has to have the what is it? She likes the ones that are real fruit juice, and
I can't remember what them things are called. Real ones or
Outshine?
something?
I think it's called Shine or something. Let's see. Hey, Daddy Duck and Jeremy.
Daddy Duck 365. It's been a while since I
Holy
seen it.
crap! And Jeremy. Did I say his name twice? I'm sorry. And Edward's Family Farmstead. I was
What's up, y'all?
looking at their
Another Mr. Boxy raid. Thank
their
you, guys.
barbecue video they put out yesterday. Oh man, my mouth started watering. I love the blue popsicles. The blue popsicles are really good. The green ones are pretty good too.
Yeah, green and purple.
I have the red, white, and blue ones. What are they called? Rocket things or something like that. I don't know.
Well, I got to do a video. I got to catch up on some stickers too. We got a whole
Huh?
bunch of mail call to catch up on. Like
Yeah.
we got a bunch of stuff from Rose stuck in. We got stickers from a lot of people. We got a
We
mail
did,
call we got to catch up on.
Hey, Boxy.
Did we? Yeah, we did.
How are you? Getting ready to go into work, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
Anti's here for the MB Jam.
Hey, now.
He said, you put MB Jam on your jam label before I sent it to Box. That's it.
Yeah.
Bomb Pops. Yes. Frontier Survival, that's what they're called. We used to make our own vape juice too, and we did a Bomb Pop. Man, that
Yeah,
stuff
we did
was
the
so
flavor.
good.
It tastes just like it was. Yeah.
It was so good. Ginger Ninja said, hate doctors, avoid them at all costs, but I think I'll be taking a trip to get an x-ray tomorrow because, man, I hate that, honey. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it goes good. Maybe it's just a sprain or something. We'll be thinking about you. Yeah, you got to do the click-a-lick-lick.
Yeah, I keep
Oh, man.
forgetting who's live on there. But it's all right. We'll get it straight in a minute.
Let's see. Wow, I got to follow along here. We are doing good. You clicked the button and didn't even answer the question.
I was going to, but I was going to stop and let you finish talking first. Because I'm always
I'm
overstepping.
sorry.
you.
Street cars that I hit just hit a bump in the road that knocked the hair off my head. You know what? Listen, we have this road over here, and it's in the next county over.
Well,
I'm not saying the name out loud.
oh,
Anyway, so used to, like a couple months ago, if you went down the road, there were like massive holes in it, right? Like it almost knocked the alignment in my struts in the front right of my car going down the road, going to work. Well, they came in and paved it, right? And the way they paved it, oh, good Lord, it almost made it
thank you,
worse.
Dad,
It almost made it worse than what it was to begin with because I hit that sucker the other day, and I'm going to tell you, I have a lead foot when I'm driving. I can't help it.
You're good, Ro.
So I was going about 45, 50. And I was about 55, more like. And I hit that sucker, and my head hit the top of the thing.
Sorry, say
the
she better
panel.
start telling the truth. I call her out in this live. Ain't a day
Okay.
she does 45 unless there's.
Sorry. You know that time on the GPS where it says estimated arrival. We always got to try to beat that just by a couple of minutes. Can't help
More
it.
than a couple of minutes.
Yeah, and
Richard
listen,
Petty
the little pedals on the steering wheel
the
do not
sport
help.
shifter on
Oh,
yeah,
they
she
don't
loves
help.
that thing.
Oh
On the
Lord.
Impreza, she likes to.
Let's
sport
see.
shift.
Right. No worries. We understand that. Go back up there because somebody said something about some strawberry something. Oh, Ginger Ninja. She said strawberry shortcake popsicle. Oh Lord, yes.
What crimes are you?
Yes, that's the one I got the other day that has the ice. Oh man, those are like heavenly. They are really good. You remember back in the day where I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stab you with my
I'm
fingernail.
just figuring.
And I'm sorry, I'm yappy this evening.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Keep telling
The ice cream, they were in the shape of Snoopy, and you got the Snoopy ones, and then there was the Mickey Mouse ones. And I think there might have been a Donald Duck face one, but the Mickey Mouse ones were awesome because it had the hard shell chocolate
ears, but
on
they
the
have like
ears.
A bubblegum nose or something?
Yes.
Like a bubblegum nose.
And the ice cream that they put in there was like a soft serve ice cream. It's
Yeah.
not like the ice cream you get out now that'll break your dang tooth if you try to eat it. Of course, that may be just me getting old. I don't know. But you know what I mean. Some ice cream is just not soft. It's hard as crap. I bet this thing is getting ready to go because it's not moved in quite a bit of time. Told you.
No, it didn't jump
Hey,
that way.
buddy.
It just jumped one. We're not that popular yet. Like, did it go like one?
Yeah.
Maybe
Well.
yeah, it didn't jump that much.
Maybe my eyes is just playing tricks on me. And I think
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Garden State Gardener, hello. I was
We
just
just-
in your
yeah,
live.
we
And
just
let me
left
just
your
tell
place.
you, your son is like the sweetest thing since sliced bread. I love it. He was such a sweetheart. He said Harry Potter rules, which it does, by the way. Harry Potter's Pottle. Oh, God. Harry Potter's pretty great. Pottle. That's a new one. Pottle. Oh, me and you both. I'm going to tell you, because me and that girl, we have a time. We have an adventure. Speaking of, I was going to tell y'all, the other day I was going from one county to another going to work, and GPS decided she's going to take me on a back road. I should know by now not to trust this hussy in my car because, and I had a poor girl with me. She went with me to work. She was working with, working with me.
We have employees.
Yeah, and y'all.
She had to ride with
We
you
was
this time.
straight up in some wrong turn. Like you ain't supposed to be in this type of area at all. Like at all. You're not
Our
supposed to
GPS
be
in the
here.
car is kind of evil sounding anyway. Her voice is like Miss
I
Cheetah
have
sounding
her
already.
no, because I have her to set to my preference.
Well, that's why.
Because she is
Y'all are like any.
I will knock your socks off.
Can't drive, got no direction, and wide open on everything.
Okay, so anyway, so we're going, and you know how I don't even know how back in the day they made these roads. Like I'm telling you, street copper. I'm not lying. She
Give
is
it a few
a
minutes to be
hussy.
a different word.
She is a hussy. If that's a nice way to put it. We went on this road, and half the road is missing, y'all. It ain't even just eroded; it's missing. You can see the whole side of the culvert pipe sticking out, and there's water running underneath. And I'm like, we're gonna die today. We're gonna die. So we got over that part. And then we went around and around, and then it was really going like this, y'all. It was going around this way and around this way, and I was like,
What happened?
I don't even know where we're at. And then we just come out like, you know, just out where in the open where you're not supposed to be at. It was just crazy. Just we finally made it.
Thank you very much, Edwards Family Farm.
I don't know. Hey, Rims Family Farm, how are y'all?
What's up, Remy?
Caught us in the middle of a crazy
Yeah. One of those
adventure. Yeah. And I was hanging out the window trying to look down.
Where we start off about Homestead and Strawberry Jam and go off on how fast and Richard Petty Bobby drives.
Yes, ma'am.
Ridiculously.
Look,
Re-
she's got it right there.
What?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everything. Yep, everything, including the
See you later,
seat covers.
Frontier. Have a good evening.
Thank you,
honey.
Heath, for coming in, buddy. We appreciate it. Sorry we
did you
missed
say
it for
bye
a
to the
while, but
Edwards Family Farm?
I sure did. I highlighted him a second.
They got
Thank you
the
for
rabbit
coming in.
cages. Speaking of rabbages. Oh my God. What is it? Rabbits.
Here we go.
I just
Already.
looked at you and said, what is it? Like, I didn't
17
know what
minutes.
it
That's
was.
pretty good. We've had it where it's been at least 7 minutes.
Listen, so we have Chihuahua rabbits out here, and they were like, we was on the phone with Jules a little bit ago, and they were just frolicking out in the driveway like they don't give a crap. And what Hemi was chasing one of them around the thing, and the other was a little adolescent when it wasn't old, but it come right to my feet. I was like, hey, how you doing?
They doing everything.
And I
they
caught
can
my
to get in
hands
that
like,
fence
go
to
on.
move.
So it went down to the barge and was trying to get in there, and I had to go run after it and shoot off. I got to get my fence up. That's a this week project. I got to
That
get
lettuce looks so good. They're trying to get brave.
Oh man, we were in the garden yesterday, and the neighbor's little girl. Oh Lord, they are him and her and Hendrix. They love each other. So yesterday, they were playing out there, and we were in the garden, and we was picking lettuce and stuff, and she comes down and plays with Hendrix all the time, and she was eating lettuce with me out there, and yes, it is. Yes, it is, Anti. It's a cross between a chihuahua and a rabbit. A chirabbit.
Yeah.
And the Tahama lettuce is really good. It's like got a buttery type flavor to it.
Tehama.
Is that how you say it?
Tehama, yeah. It's butter. It's like a butter crunch kind of.
I don't know why, but it feels like you should say that with like a Latin accent.
Listen, I'm just following.
I think it would sound like better with a Latin accent.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I
That's
don't know.
what
Anyway, tangent.
Travis at Lazy Dog says it that way. So
What?
Tehama.
Yeah, and then the romaine. It's okay. It's not my cup of tea. It's kind of bittery tasting a little bit, but
I like it.
yeah.
That's why I got two kinds.
Yes.
Yeah. So one goes on sandwiches and stuff like that, and the other you make salad out of. We've been eating it, tearing it off, wearing it out.
Oh, and I got her to eat some okra. So I was making a point with that. It's pretty cool because she comes down and hangs out, and she gets to learn stuff too. And did I tell you that her sunflower she started, I think she said is about that big.
Yeah, I was in there with
So,
kids.
Yeah, they're always welcome here.
Work in, going home with a dozen of eggs, or coming back down.
Speaking of,
I
I got
love
to
it.
take a flat of eggs up to neighbors. Anyway, I meant to tell William to do that. Stop. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so what's going on with everybody? What is fiddleheads? What is that?
Was that the stuff we had that Ben or Nick found in the backyard? And was that some kind of weird fiddlehead? What was that? That you looked up, the weird thing that he found. That we
Oh
wouldn't
Lord,
count
I don't
about.
even
What
know.
was that? It looked like a fiddlehead, but it was, what was it?
I don't know what a fiddlehead is. I don't know. Is there something wrong with our chat?
Not as I know of. We're just boring people tonight. I mean, seriously, it's working fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Judith and Dan, how y'all doing? You want me to post a link and get somebody up here? I don't mind.
It don't matter, and I just don't want to bore nobody.
I keep
I'm
waiting
just
for
running
Jules
my
to post
mouth.
it. I do it every time. I'll see a good
How's-
comment and I'm like, dang,
How's
Jules,
just
you
gonna
going
post
to
our link?
We both do it. He does the same thing.
I'm
Funny.
so confused.
It's okay, Bob.
I don't know.
We got you. It's okay.
Let's see, whose family has the better okra recipe, M or B? Probably you, because I don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the truth.
It
Bobby
don't
was
even-
all when I mentioned okra, she's like, I don't like it. I don't like okra. I
It
don't
was
eat it.
okay. I mean,
So then we did like fried okra. I did fried okra one time and she was like, oh, boom, that's awesome. But now when she starts eating it fresh out of the garden like Travis does,
it doesn't even
Lazy
make
Dog
it in the
Farm, she's like,
house.
yeah, you
Like it
just hand me
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't make it in the house. We just eat it. I just ate it.
And then she had to never get here, try this. And I was like, that's pickle. We had enough for maybe some,
Pickled okra.
no more
is
pickled
the
okra.
best.
And she's like, yeah, that's not going to make it in the house. She's just
I'm
eating it.
sorry. It's really good though.
No, it's us this time. Funny. Especially when we're both up here on the panel, we all get confused.
I get confused anyway all the time. So,
Now again, guys, that's a selective few right there. Look
Yeah.
there. Every time you come in here, Jules, it'll be there for you if you want to, and you ain't
hello,
got to.
Chris. How are
What is
you?
going on, our other fam of the other
Nikki
fam?
from Ruby Homestead. How are you, honey? What all have we planted this year?
Well,
We have garlic, radishes,
the stuff that
carrots,
was not wiped out and currently going is what she's talking about. Garlic, carrots, radish,
potatoes, yes, green beans,
green bean. You said
Green-
that right. Green bean.
we want anyway, green beans. What do we have at the end of the green beans? Okra. We have
Yeah, jambalaya.
lots and lots of tomatoes, Tahama lettuce, romaine lettuce. We have
2 different kinds of corn.
yes,
And we mentioned that already.
cabbage.
Melons. Let's say, okay, we have Athena cantaloupe, sangria watermelon, baby doll watermelons,
Oh, yeah,
Wisconsin cucumbers, and Carolina hybrid.
cucumbers. Yeah, we have dragon
Yeah, and then if you watch that
Dragon
video, you're like,
peppers,
where in the heck did you put all
jalapeno
that? I don't.
peppers,
But it's
peppercini peppers. I'm just talking over
there.
you.
Dragon
Sorry.
cayennes. Yeah.
Are they?
peppercini.
I was wondering what they were. I couldn't remember
Some
if it was
dragon
chili or cayenne.
cayennes.
The
No,
dragon
they're
ones.
cayennes,
Yeah.
they're cayennes.
And then we have. Oh man, the lemon balm is smelling so delicious.
Yeah. It ain't nothing like Jules's because we started ours from seed like earlier.
Yeah.
Or late. We started
Yeah.
and then it got.
Yeah, I got to transplant a few so that they can grow
It came up a little bit and
more.
it got really
Hey,
cold.
Homestead DNA, how are
And we
you?
didn't bring it back in. So what's up?
No, not the.
I mean, it got
Well,
slow,
lemon
but
balm.
now it's picking up. It's growing like crazy now. But we started it
Yes.
from seed. It's
I
doing
just
good.
have to separate it out a little bit because it's too many of them in one pot. Things that didn't do well, my thyme, I think it's my thyme. You know, thyme, dill, cilantro, it didn't come up. I think I'm just going to go get starts. And Voon, honey, I loved your big pot that you did all your herbs in. I love that. That was so cool. That was a neat idea. May go do that. Let's see. Melody. I'm trying to read Chris's.
Yeah, sorry, though. We just read sometimes. We get lost in.
No, living La Vida Loca. That's awesome. You're welcome. I did. I really did love it. It's just neat. And I think I did. Oh, Garden State Gardener. I'm glad you said that because
Well, I'll tell you right now, our favorite is what?
Thai basil.
Thai basil.
Oh, my Lord.
We have a video coming out on how we propagate Thai basil once you get your little chunk or whatever.
It's so good.
Start propagating. We got a video coming out on showing
Hey,
you. 'Cause
Stringfield.
we don't grow. I mean, it's just it's not really a big deal.
I actually just found it.
We don't like grow it for flowers and seed. We like
We
the
just growing
leaves.
it.
We
Yeah.
want it for the leaves.
I like the leaves because they're really good in fresh rolls.
Right. So with top basil, it propagates really easy. So you really don't have, in other words, don't worry about the flower and the seed. Pull them off. Get those bigger, flavorful leaves. And all you got to do is just snip it's just like a willow. Get your new growth, snip it off, drop it in some water. You'll see 2 little tails come out and drop it in dirt. It grows really easy.
Hey, Robert Castleberry.
Man, and if nobody in here, you know what top basil is, or you don't, just walk up and smell it, and you'll know exactly what to put it in.
Be safe going to work, Boxy. We
Love
appreciate
top
you.
basil. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate the raid as always. Thank you,
I have
have a good
sweet
night.
basil.
Be safe at work.
Yes, all of that.
Yeah, go ahead. Just I'm listening.
I have regular basil too. I grow it. What is it? It's just like sweet regular basil, but it's really good. Last year,
and we ain't gonna have a garden without it because we do all kind of Italian stuff. But our favorite just to walk
But
out
I'm
the garden
glad
and
I
grab
found
and
the
eat
Thai
is top
basil.
basil.
Man, because it's really good. Yeah, just the smell of it alone. If I could just put that in an air freshener.
If you walk up and pinch the leaf and smell of it, you know exactly what food that they put it in. It's very distinctive. But,
Yes.
It's awesome.
I think if I had to pick one food that I could eat, there's Mr. Jules. If that I could pick.
Who?
Jules
We don't ever
is in
come
the
in our
basement.
lives. I always come in his lives. You don't ever come in our lives.
Oh yeah.
Give me a thumbs up, Bubba, if you're ready to go.
Hello. Let's see. Ginger Ninja says she's got purple section, purple Cherokee tomatoes, purple royalty.
Last time I
beans.
let him up here early and he wasn't expecting it. He
basil.
texted me, boy. Woo, he was ready. He was mad.
I've never had purple basil.
Oh, look, we've cut Bobby off. Hold on. People would not like that.
There we
Especially.
go. How you doing this evening? That was loud. Sorry.
So me and Jules has got an idea now that he's up here, and I wasn't going to bring it up till he got up here. He's talking
Yes,
about
it
like
is.
what is it, Jules? What's the calendar? Like a swimsuit
Yeah, it's
all male edition
Oh, I was
homestead
about to say.
Mhm.
Yes,
and spandex. And who was it? I think
Listen.
Ginger Ninja said wear a cape and spandex.
I've got it. I've got y'all all. It's suspenders, Daisy Dukes, work boots, and knee-high. I've got it all. I got it. I got you covered. Y'all just show up.
It'll be, listen,
I
I'm going to
got
get
you.
arrested as
I've
soon
got
as we
you.
try it. I didn't.
No, listen. I've got it. I got a friend that I've actually got a friend that has been begging.
Jules,
people
how
to
you
do
doing? You ain't got to say hey yet.
it.
Well, I'm just listening, man. I was just thinking about what Baba J was saying, and I got to
Get
tell
ready to
you,
walk off. He's like, I
Hey,
ain't no part of
Will.
that.
How are you?
you missed of it, man. In the middle of that, we're talking about the all-male Garden Gurus monthly calendar.
Yeah.
And Mallory, Quebec Homestead, come in and said, "What's your favorite garden tool?"
Yeah.
And I
That's
kind of
exactly
had a
what I feel.
Scooby-Doo look like. What tools are we talking about?
Oh, chocolate mint. I
And
bet
then she
that does
said,
smell
and then
good.
we started talking about 5, one out of the best 5, and then you're like, what kind of person?
Huh?
Never mind.
What?
5 tools. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Let's go
I
back
don't
to the
know.
chat.
Yeah, let's do. Ginger Ninja says purple basil came from Sarah at Blue House and chocolate mint. Man, I
Awesome,
gotta get some chocolate.
According to Jules and them, that stuff smells awesome. We're going to get some cutting.
Those are like peppermint, chocolate peppermint.
mint.
Cool.
Peppermint. That's like what do you call that thing? It's little silver candy. Comes in a silver wrapper. What do you call it? Peppermint patty.
Yeah.
Yes, York peppermint
Yeah.
patties.
Bobby's face. She loves those things. Well, I do too. I love them.
Homestead DNA said, "Do y'all have a Virginia chapter yet for the Garden Guru?" No, we don't have one for Virginia.
No.
Virginia,
So let
do we?
me tell you how I know we don't. Is because
Because-
we have some really good friends that live in Virginia that does bees. They also do some gardening. They are smaller channels. Beehive Homestead. They didn't feel comfortable starting the club, so we just let them join
Join
Club
ours.
Carolina because we're like personal friends anyway. We love those
Yeah.
guys. So, and Jules was like, "Well, Jules owns Club Carolina," so he was like, "Come on over." We don't have one yet, so you're more than welcome to start one, if whatever. But no, we do not now. We have some Virginia people that sing with Club Carolinas that may actually come
Cecilia.
over if you do start one and join or be in both, which we're fine with too. But
Yes.
we do have some people looking for a Virginia chapter, so you're not the only one that's been asking.
He said,
What's up, Celia? Hey, how you doing, Raven Cat Homestead?
Did you see Will's comment? He said, "How much do I have to pay for you not to do the calendar?"
See, no, either way, we're raising money. That's what I thought it was going to go anyway. If I don't get arrested,
Fine with me.
Oh,
that's what I said. Me and Spandex, I guarantee you they'll raise money for us not to do it.
Let's see, what was that?
Billy, what's up, Billy? Oh, no, Billy was in. Never
Oh,
mind.
that's awesome.
Yeah, do that Homestead DNA. We'd love for you to start that. That would be awesome.
Yes, yes, it would. Let's see.
If you need any help with that, anything at all, just email one of us. We'll get you set up. But everything.
We have to email Sid too because I haven't done that. Just
Yes.
remind me when we get done.
Yeah, we've added a lot of new people to this, so it's been doing pretty good. Also, I will say, I know it's a Sunday night chat, but if there's any garden gurus in here, the last video, I was going to put the link in this live, but the last video I just put out, the garden update, there is a link.
Just watch it.
You need to click on the link in the description because it's very important. Also, I let everybody know that there is a new challenge coming. So start watching out for the messages and notifications on that. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
I did too, Ginger Ninja. When I was like, what? I didn't even know if had to make sure I was saying it right and everything. But there's some pretty cool things. The loquat seeds.
Yeah.
We got them from Jake Nunya, Texas, on the back 20, and he's actually got some videos of his loquat bushes that he has that he got the seeds from. So
Yeah. Now the what is it? The Satsuma oranges are the ones everybody seems to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you got any of those out, but a lot of people are bragging on those Satsuma orange seed. He also Nunya, Texas, on the back 20 put in there as well. Or actually, we put him in there, but he gave them to us. It was a boatload. He was like, just share the love because like he sent us. It was like what I had, like maybe a pound of seeds in that.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of
we were
seeds.
thankful. Yeah. I'm gonna try. I was worried about the oranges and the loquats. I wasn't sure if our climate would cooperate, but I'm gonna try them. Let's see. Homestead DNA said my dad was a Rambler. Maybe we are. I think he was talking to Wickershire. Oh yes, Wickershire said they could pass for
That's all
brothers.
right. Take that pretty girl for a walk, man. If you lose us, you can come back. It's all right.
Ooh.
Orange and grapefruit also. That's awesome. I'm interested to see how it's
Yes.
going to go because it's just.
I love
I'm
them.
not a tree. I love them.
Look,
I do too. Another channel. I'm not that person that like 3-4 year wait, whatever. I'm just.
He's not.
I'm not a
patient.
tree person. I can't help it. I'd rather get my.
I think I could plant them in a planter out on the balcony.
I guess maybe it's the stability thing. I don't want to put it somewhere and then have to not dig it up 15 years later. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anywho,
So how's your Sunday?
pretty good.
What'd you do today?
Nothing.
try to get off the phone with the butthole for about an hour, probably.
You shouldn't talk about my friends like that, man.
But don't tell him I said that. He's pretty big, but at the same time, just
We are street copper.
gosh, they talk a lot, man.
What?
Jules is friends.
They talk all the time.
Yes, sir, we are, brother.
It's spelt differently though.
It's spelled, it's spelled funny here. It's another one of those things.
All that land you got, I'd be planting the hell out of some apple trees and getting me a apple cider business
The
going.
MB spelled that way, just like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's-
There's an orchard behind us.
I don't know. Is it like how? Anyway, you'll figure.
Y'all need to stay off that evil thing.
What's that? Yeah.
Facebook, yeah. Hey Bradley, how are you, honey?
Cheers,
Well-
Bradley. Good to see you again.
I'll tell you, fam.
Look,
Thank you, Bradley.
Wildman 387.
Hey,
how are
little
you,
dude.
buddy?
Glad to see you. You've been busy. We understand how but dude,
He's
you are
always
rocking.
busy. He
I
is
ain't
always
seen him in the Coons age. Have you, Bubba J?
I haven't.
He's been busy, but that's why I
Hey,
said
Beehive, we was just talking about you.
yeah, we sure was. We calling you our Virginia fam. Yeah, we're proud of you, growth, man. We ain't mad at you because we ain't seen you in a while. You were
That's
rocking.
not what they said, Beehive.
Oh,
Back
man.
it up and go see what they said about you.
Yeah, replay it.
Says wasn't nice. I
Y'all was on live. It was being recorded.
had to go back to the gospel. I felt dirty.
Our Sunday was already looked
Hey,
gloomy. man.
Eric, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while either. Hope you're well.
What's up, Nev?
Eric, what's going on, little buddy?
Ginger said they rescued an apple tree from Rose.
Another Scooby.
Wow.
She's got the Scooby syndrome already.
Oh, really cheap.
Got a tree from Rose. Harlow.
That's awesome.
Really cheap. Ruh-roh, Bobby.
You need to stop.
You read it the wrong way.
I can't talk today.
We
Apparently.
rescued the apple tree from Rose.
Oh, I thought you were imitating Scooby Doo.
She
Well,
was.
I was, but
Oh,
I was making fun of Bobby too.
That's
I'm
not
giving
any
it a B.
good, Eric. Take some time out to breathe. Too much school is too much school.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, I bet so. Are you rescuing? Getting wild hives? Is that what you're doing? Sorry. I just Ginger Ninja said rut to raggy.
Raggy. You're really you're going. You got it going on tonight, Bobby.
Ruh-roh.
That's Ruh-roh, Maggie. No,
Ruh-roh.
Ruh to Maggie.
Ruh-roh.
Oh God. Look, sometimes when I smile too much, I can't see out
Oh,
my
yes,
eyeballs,
we
so
know.
I can't read the right way. Oh Lord.
So yeah, Beehive, you may have two clubs. Somebody was just asking if there was a Virginia.
Oh man, that's not any good.
That was Homestead DNA.
Homestead DNA was
Yes,
asking.
Homestead DNA was talking about a Virginia chapter. He's
And-
been cutting bees out of people's walls.
No, that's awesome. That's great. Go get your
Good for-
bees, man.
Good for him, not for the people that.
That is if he's taking them out.
True. Try to find on the
I
positive.
love to watch stuff like that. Tim at Ridgetop does some force of scone, and you'll watch him go get a bunch of bees out of people's houses and basements and all kind of. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff they come out with, man. It's like
Kind of scary.
huge. Yeah, it's huge, but it's pretty
Hey,
cool.
Thorhaven.
I watched Bruce walk up and just take his fingers and tap on a tree at a customer's house, and I'm talking big old watermelon size chunk of bees just fall out. It's crazy. Not me, Thorhaven. What's up?
Like death in a. Y'all listen to myself.
She's on a roll. It's gonna get rough tonight, Ruggy.
So y'all know how I am about snakes, and we found one this weekend. What
Is
was
Bomber in here? Hold on.
Oh
I'm
God.
just kidding. Go ahead.
No. Okay. So, listen, y'all. Let me just set the stage. You know my lower garden there by the willow tree. Well, we had to put chips in the front part of it because the weeds were starting to come out. Well, I'm out there in no shoes, barefooted in there, right? Well, William has the pitchfork and I have the rake, and he said, "Mom, holy crap, is that a snake?" Y'all know what my first? I'm like, "Ugh."
She's already knocked herself out trying to kill the snake one time before. So
So I see the snake and it's wriggling, right? And I was like,
It's
"Kill
what?
it, William! Kill it!" And it was brown. I thought it was a copperhead. So I said, "Kill it! Stab it, William!" He looks at me and says, "With what?" I said, "Oh Jesus!" I said, "How about that sharp pitchfork in your hands right
one
now?
in your hand.
Stab it! Stab it!" So he stabbed it, and it didn't even touch him. It just curled up on there. It was a red-bellied snake, and I
Yeah.
cried after I killed it. I thought it was a copperhead, and it just scared me. And it's not. It's a good snake, and I felt bad, but it scared me.
Well, that's crazy, but still awesome.
70,000 bees.
65 pounds of honey
Wow.
is a chunk load. I mean,
Good night,
especially if it's
Martha.
tasting like the honey we've been getting
Did you
shipped
get
to
to
us.
do you get to save or keep the bees that you get and try to sell them, or you just relocate them, or you just what you do with them? Sorry.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
So, first lesson is we don't walk down banks by creeks with no shoes on. The heck?
I never have shoes on.
I'm
I'm
on
bad.
every day. I'm bussing about it. Golly.
I never have shoes on. Like my mom was the same way though.
Yeah.
We all are. I don't know. I just don't. I would feel better with my feet touching the ground and in the nature, I guess. But
Yeah. Till you snap on a,
yeah, till you step on a snake.
Yeah.
Chris, I tried. I for a split second I thought about it. I really did cry. I was gonna, but I thought it was a poisonous snake, and I had kids close, and I
Don't
couldn't
let her
take a
play. It went
chance.
to the chickens. They ate it. Don't let her fool
Yeah, it did. I gave it to them. I was trying to train them. I was like, oh, well, if I give it to them, they'll know what this is, and they'll want to kill it anytime one gets in there close to their eggs. So maybe. Hi, Miss Niecy. How are you? Let's say.
you. Yeah, that's how.
Second girl.
That's right, Bradley. Man.
Jules was snorting.
Homestead DNA, honey. My mom has almost stepped. Like we'd be walking in the woods, both of us barefooted, and she's almost stepped on a copperhead a few times, and we still walk in the woods barefooted. So, yeah. Sometimes I got my boots on if it's really bad, but most of the time I'm just barefooted in the yard.
You ain't never shown them your calf though, where most of it's all missing and looks like something out of.
You hush your mouth.
Well,
Miss Bella, good evening or good night, honey. Have a good night. Miss she's saying good night to y'all.
good night, Bella.
Good night. Sleep good, honey.
Thanks for watching. Sorry for being a bad influence, but I don't kill snakes that don't need killing either, so I don't know.
No, she still got supermodel calves. Ain't missing anymore. There you go.
I've only come across like one rattlesnake out in like public, like not in a museum. I don't want to ever do that again.
Yeah, like on the bottoms running through the gravel parking lot.
Yeah.
In public.
Yeah, like, like out in nature, I guess. Not like in public, like they.
Oh, I thought we were talking about bars again.
No,
A snake,
no.
3 dogs, a couple foxes.
No. I said my feet are pretty tough. I run across the gravel a whole lot.
I did learn though in those public outskirts, going out there, Baba Jean. You know the difference between a dog and a fox?
I do.
When you're out in public, it's about a 6-pack. It's about a 6-pack.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Let's see. What did Thor say? They say can't bring our shoes usually come off here unless we're jumping on a shovel. Pig pen. Yeah, I have to disinfect my feet sometimes when I come in the house because I'm outside all the time.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you doing going there barefoot? I'm not walking plumb back in the house to put my shoes on.
I'm telling you, I don't go in the house to go anyway. I'm okay outside in nature. Homestead DNA, I've been there. That's some scorching right yonder, running across the asphalt in the heat. I ain't never been to Alabama heat, but I've been to North Carolina heat. No, yeah, burn a dang blister on your foot if you ain't careful on that asphalt.
We couldn't afford asphalt in our road. We just kind of threw some glue down and some rocks and shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk across that, your foot be all black, stones up in your foot,
I never understood why they put that on the school playgrounds. Like they were just asking for people to have bloody faces and bloody noses and stuff. Like the really coarse concrete, old black top that they the smooth stuff wasn't so bad.
And now they're doing that colored rubber for moisture replacement.
Yes.
You're like, what?
Listen,
making the kids wussies.
Nikki, honey, have a good evening.
I swear, that's why we're weak. Kids need to play on concrete.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
We
really.
played kickball on
3
it.
concussions, couple broke bones, and stitches makes you a man nowadays.
Toughens you up. I'll tell you what.
I'm telling you. Some gravel driveways are like Legos through when barefoot. Yes, Thorhaven, they sure are. So in my driveway, we have boulders in our driveway because Dad used to drive a truck. And he used to park in the driveway, so he had to get the big rocks. That's why we have such big rocks in our driveway too, Jules. We had to get the big rocks. And you want to talk about breaking your ankle? Don't ever wear heels. Number one, ever. If you're gonna wear heels, you put them on in the car and you take them off before you get out of the car. Just
I do it.
I'm telling you, you break your dang ankle.
Yeah.
Ginger Ninja Honey, yes, they'd cry. Yeah.
Yeah, because we always had to replace it with soccer balls when we'd have the red ones.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Or do y'all remember? I don't know if y'all had them because I'm not
Here
gonna
we
say y'all
go.
are old, but you're older
Talking
than I
about some
am.
we don't know
No,
nothing
no.
about.
The they were terrible bugger things. You sat on them and you held the handles on the side and you moved them with your feet, and they had wheels. They had 4 wheels on the bottom. It was just like a little square, and you sat your butt on it and you moved it. Did y'all have those in like?
Porta potty?
Huh?
The porta potty?
No.
A beer cooler?
What?
The little
It's a toy in gym class for
Oh.
like kindergartners and stuff.
no.
Anyway, it
My
was
gym picture had a beer cooler. I played football first. I had a beer cooler.
in elementary school.
No.
Okay, so anyway, it's like a clear piece of anyway, I'll show you a picture, but it had 4 wheels on it and you had to hold the handles and you ran over your fingers. It was fun, but yeah.
You ran over your fingers.
If you
when it
didn't
was-
ride it the right way, yeah,
Oh.
you sure would. Yes.
Huh.
Or what was those?
But that's it. That we may have to make a mobile porta potty. That's a good idea, Joel.
Yeah, that is a porch potty, beer cooler. What did I jump into?
You know, hey, think about it.
Innovation city right there.
See, look, she knows what I'm talking about. And those little blow up balloon things that you sat your butt on and it had a handle and you bounced
Yeah,
across.
I remember seeing that, but I was way too old.
Well, those were super fun
I
too.
remember
Except for when you when your
Like
shoe,
the red kangaroo ball you're talking
yeah,
about?
but when your shoe gets caught on the gym floor because it had that stupid wax on it, so your shoes would stick. So the basketball, well, when your shoe did that and you flipped over it, that wasn't so fun. That wasn't. Nisi said, "Y'all have a good night. I'm on Z bedtime duty tonight." Yep, I understand that. The
What's up,
Wickershire
small
said,
water charters, but not fish? Thank y'all for coming in, Bubba's.
Wickershire said it's all fun and games until a bone pops out of your skin and you try and ask everyone, "Am I gonna die?" Wear your safety gear at all times. PPE is your friend. Boone said she got kicked out of Toys R Us on the bouncy thing. Why?
You have no idea.
Listen, we need to go shopping. You and I.
Wait a second. Boone, was
We
that
never got through that. Me and Bobby going
Boone, was that last year?
We need to go shopping together because that sounds like something I
That's
would
exactly
do.
what she would do.
Yes.
You'll be looking
Oh
for
my
something. She'll say, "Hey,
gosh.
Michael," and you turn around, she's either shooting you with something or throwing
Yes.
something to you.
Look, do you remember doing the parachute?
Come on, man.
Listen, do you remember doing the parachute where you had to jump up and you had to put it under your butt real quick and it made like this big dome around you?
Yeah.
Did you do that when you were
No.
in? Oh, well, we did. That was so cool. Sorry, you didn't have magical stuff when you were in
Hey,
school.
raise your hand in the chat if when you were a kid you were ever kicked out of a kid's store. Because Boone just says she was. That's amazing. I don't know how you kick a kid out of a kid's store.
I'm surprised we hadn't got kicked out.
We've been asked to leave. I have.
Well,
in Toys R Us
and-
with my mother.
Well, no, not with Toys R Us, but I have the Halloween stores.
Not well. Anyway,
Not by me, but been doing
Boone
that
said-
with people.
Boone
So
said
we-
she wasn't a kid. She was an
She
adult.
She wasn't a kid.
I started saying, I'm surprised me and Bobby ain't got through out because we do play like we did. There ain't no Toys R Us no more. but we played like kids in that
I-
place. We didn't care.
I wasn't. Let's see, only 21 and a half. Hey, that's awesome. Man, that makes me want to go freaking fishing. We were at the
Yeah,
lake.
see, that's what I said.
We
Small
were at
water
the lake
charters,
today.
but not small fish. I mean, they catch
And
big
Ty
fish.
said,
all
"You're
day.
not worthy of Toys R Us unless you get thrown out." Listen, our Toys R Us was pretty chill though. In the one we had,
In other words,
broke
our
my
Toys R
heart.
Us was kind of rough in
Okay.
the rough part of town, so you could like we would throw.
yeah,
We would get
hands
crazy there. We'd go
Up,
crazy.
hands up. Well, she probably went to the same one that we went to.
That's probably.
Yeah.
How did you get through out of that one?
Yeah. Oh,
We played football and RC cars and everything in that one.
hello, Wanda, Louisiana
Hey,
style.
Wanda.
Let's see. We used to skateboard and bike down to our favorite fishing hole. Oh man.
Man, oh, man.
Yeah, we've been full grown adults when
Yes.
they came out with them big, huge foam bats, but they was like Flintstone size. We were beating the crap at each other with those things.
The
Full
what?
grown adults, the big.
Yes, they
foam
they
bats,
are
the
really
big foam.
fun. Oh, that was when you were 6. Okay, I thought.
Listen, you're not an adult if you don't go in Toys R Us and load up a Nerf gun and shoot your kid in the chest with
I
it. It ain't-
cannot read tonight.
Well, did I miss something? Was Voon on the bouncy ball naked in Toys R Us?
No, I don't. I hope not.
She said she was an adult. I have no idea what happened after that.
No, that was Garden State. He said he was 6, though. I read it wrong. The first time I read it, I thought he did that as an adult.
Those things I
And
wanted
I-
to sling
I
around
like-
people's feet and make them
Let's
trip.
see.
I used to love those things.
Oh, that does sound
Each time
fun.
it's-
What was it? The little scooter things. Those were really fun.
You probably had that silly looking inchworm. You bounce on it and it would only roll forward.
That's for
Like the-
kids.
yeah,
The pogo sticks is like death on a
no,
stick,
that's
but they are really fun in the Toys R Us until you like fling yourself on stuff, and then it's not so
I watched
much
both
fun.
my cousin's
But
feet come off one when they hit the asphalt and they come right up.
I didn't do the lawn darts. Did you do lawn
I
darts?
loved them. That's my favorite. I love them.
Did you throw them up in the air and then run?
That's what we did. We didn't use the hoops. We threw them away as soon as we got them.
Is that what they're for?
You use the hoops like to get points back and forth, but no, we threw them up
Okay.
in the air. We threw the hoops away. We didn't play with that crap, right? That's why they
We didn't
banned
do
them.
none of that. But I tell you what we did. You remember they still have them, the 55-gallon metal drums.
Duh.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So,
You can get them,
we
you can
would
still get them
listen.
anywhere.
Listen, we would take them. You know the hill out by the garden out there? You know how steep it is? Jules, you know the one I'm talking about? It goes down towards the creek right there
Yep.
back by the, yeah. Well, we used to get at Nanny's house, we used to get inside of that sucker and roll down a hill like that all the way to the bottom.
Jeez.
You want to talk about fun. Oh
The
my
one I jumped
God.
with the buggy right there, that hill.
Yeah. Yeah. That hill. Like we would, and then it would flatten out at the bottom. So it would, eventually stop and somebody would be down there to help you. But, oh man, if you've never rolled in a tractor tire down a hill,
I have a tire.
you
but not
have
50
never
gallons.
lived like on the edge of death and living.
Well,
Yeah.
death and living. That's kind of It's
Yeah.
one-
'Cause
it's
I'm
one or
going to
the
tell
other.
you want to die when you get out of it. Because, oh God.
Love those things, man. I was so good with them.
Or something super fun is trying to get on top of them and walk and the barrel move with you. That's super fun too.
Oh, yeah, that's super fun to watch you try to do.
I was pretty good at it actually.
Yeah, they made everybody pissy when they came out with those fake plastic ones after that. They didn't last but like a week. They took them off the shelf.
Pogo ball, yes. I love
Now, see, that was fun.
I loved the pogo
That was a
ball.
good replacement of that silly red bouncing ball that the kid.
Oh, there's one.
Is that the thing you had to stand on? You had to squeeze it with your feet and then
Yeah,
jump.
yeah.
Okay. I just
Looked like
started
a
jumping
little
my chair like
Saturn
that.
chain or whatever.
Yes.
I was trying to say, I don't know whether you liked it. I didn't see you doing that.
Let's see. We used to get those big wooden spools. Yes. 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 Let's see.
You said I accepted those big things.
That sounds on a what? On a top?
Oh.
What is that?
Toboggan.
A
That's
toboggan?
sled. That's how people call sleds. Other people call it a sled.
Oh,
sometimes.
really?
You didn't know that?
No, I thought it was a toboggan, like a hat.
Well, other people, some people call
I did not know that. You learn something new
Wow.
every day. Swinging on the vines. Yes. Listen, that is the dang gone truth right there. If you've never been on a daggone muscadine trying to swing into the river and that sucker break about midway through your swing and you landed in dirt, you might be from North Carolina.
Jules, are you trying to say that you did that too, or are you trying to tell us there's something going on
I
in the
think
chat?
he's trying to say that Morgan's
No,
happy.
I was waving to Morgan.
Hey,
Hi,
Morgan,
Morgan.
how you doing?
Oh yeah, we used to do the vine thing and walk creek. We did all this stuff.
I honestly
Not
don't.
the not the ginger thing though. That's pretty interesting.
Also, congrats on the 200 subs.
For Morgan,
Yes.
yes, congratulations on 200 subs. The
I
90s,
say that all the
the
time.
90s and the early 2000s weren't much different. Listen, I can remember when I was like 13 getting in the truck and going four-wheeling in the dang cow pasture.
On the back of a truck down a major highway with a glass bottle of pop in your hand, just sitting on the
Yep,
back of a
I
truck.
can.
So
Yeah, I remember riding on the back of the truck down the road. Sure did.
under 13. Too, I'm just saying.
You're allowed to ride on the back of a truck at all
No,
now. right?
no, not now.
Like no
I
matter
don't
the
think so.
age,
I
I
think you
think
got to be over. because all the
Can
glitchy
you?
stuff.
I don't know. I thought it
Remember
was,
when we did the mountain thing? We was doing security up there. Everybody below 18 wasn't even allowed on back of the
Yeah,
truck. Period.
that is true.
The rest of them had to be checked for alcohol. The
Yes.
80, yes, I'm agree with Mom.
Well, I wasn't born until 84, so the 80s were a blast. Let's see.
Frou stepsisters.
I don't ever lay down in it, but I did get on the sides and let it run over my feet.
What?
The water run off, like it was like, you know, if it was running really hard. Let's see. The vine always broke with me and not my frou stepsisters. Me and my sister used to get on them just to play Russian roulette to see which one of us was gonna. Well, hello,
What's
sugar
up,
dumpling.
baby girl?
To see. Oh, she didn't know it was. She was on camera too. She's seen it. To see which one was gonna fall the first.
Go ahead, sit down, hang up with us.
Listen, oh my gosh! Yeah, did you remember those? The hot metal slides at the park.
Yes.
Did you have those at your park growing up?
Yes.
We did too. They were super hot. Burn the
They're
dang
quiet.
skin off of your legs.
See you, Street Copper. Have a great night.
Dang, is he leaving? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you're not even paying
Appreciate it,
attention
Mom.
to that.
Sorry, man.
Oh, no, you can say hey. Bella done went to sleep, so tell everybody
Yeah,
bye.
She did say hey, but.
Tell everybody hey and good night.
Yeah. You got some more
Yours
shirt.
green.
Yeah, your shirt's
I'll
green.
raise up a-
Homestead DNA, yeah, they really didn't. Your skin stuck to the dang things. I don't know how we don't have more scars than we
It
do.
burnt. Yeah, that really sucked. He's talking about brakes. If you wanted to stop,
best
just put your
thing-
legs down. If you
Yes, yes. The best thing to do would be to put some water on them suckers before you went down them. And then they was
we
fun.
did water and dishwashing. They put in
On a metal slide
I'm talking
hole.
about, yes, baby. I'm talking about going off that. You talking about having some fun? We did some.
Take the ninja out of Ginger Ninja, and that's what I am.
A ninja.
Yes.
Boone said, hello, youngin. Miss Boone said, hey. You say hey to her.
Hi.
Tell everybody good night.
Yeah,
Bye.
tell everybody good night. We're
Say
getting
good
ready to roll out anyway.
Bye.
Good night, Hendrix.
Okay.
See you, Heather.
Tomorrow night, I might tell you a joke in my joke
We
book.
won't be live tomorrow night. Thank you.
You just ran out of.
Just picking.
No, we didn't. It was his hands.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you. Let's try.
There's that awkward silence.
No,
reading
right
chance
here.
again. What?
What is that? Crayfish gladiator fights?
Let me explain that to you.
No, I was reading
Okay.
it. That is funny. That's funny. We just caught some crawfish, or I guess that's what they are, crayfish in the creek. Will. Oh Lord, he thinks he is a ninja. He's working on doing a split. I don't know why. Oh, because the neighbor girl that he has a crush on, she likes to do split. So
Oh. Yeah, Ginger, we used to do that too.
the cardboard boxes. Yes. Or if it was raining, you could use like a serving tray, one of those old metal, like the old timey ones that had the handles on it and go sliding down the thing and that thing too. Oh, Wickershire. Listen, I don't even know who came up with Red Rover, but that was a crazy game. Like you just get to like you wanted that somebody you didn't like to
Yeah.
come your way. Like you wanted to clothesline them. Like he was like, "Come on, Bubba, let's come this way." You got to throw a little bit of extra clothesline in there. Red Rover was super
Everything
dangerous.
was super dangerous. Everything we
Yes.
did as a kid was super dangerous. Especially everything I did anyway.
Or you remember getting on the merry-go-rounds, like the old-timey merry-go-rounds where you actually got on them and like somebody had to sling them suckers around and you had to stay on there as long as you can, and then you slung off of them. Like
Yeah.
if you weren't, those were super dangerous too. It's probably why they don't have them anymore.
I was looking like, what the hell's wrong with you?
No, I'm just saying. No, we used to lay on those things and see how close we would get our head down, and somebody else would be slinging them, and our head would be hanging off of it, just like right off the ground.
Oh Lord, no! I would
Yeah.
no. I could ride it for about maybe a couple minutes and I'd be ready to throw up. I'd shoot. Stephen Barney Castle said I broke my arm playing kickball. Oh, Lord. Kickball was vicious. I'm telling you, kickball was. And that was also a time where you got your frustration out on people. Like, if you didn't like somebody, you know, the rules were neck down, knees up. Right? You weren't supposed to hit nobody in the face. But listen, if you didn't like nobody, you could chunk one of them dang kickballs at somebody's face. And it just, remember the slow-mo and what is that movie, Jackass, where all the, like, your whole face is like this? Like, that's what it feels like when you get hit.
You tell me you got slapped with that freaking hand.
Sweetie. You know what hot box is?
No. Like smoking hot box?
No. Baseball. You know, you get somebody caught between like first and second, and there's a hot box. You're chasing them down. You're throwing
Yeah.
I used to practice that stuff a lot, and gosh, I guess we were 13 years old, and this dude in the hot box, the runner, had glasses on.
Oh Lord!
And we're playing with a hard ball. We're playing with a baseball.
Yeah.
And working out, and this one dude didn't like that dude. And so he faked the throw, and the guy turned around and he drilled him. Bam!
God.
Yeah.
I was
he got kicked off the team.
Oh, did he? Good.
And the other guy didn't play anymore either.
Well, that's not no good. Let's see. I was a catcher for about 14 years of fast pitch, and I actually had a good friend, and she was the runner in the hot box of home and third base, and I tossed it. But when you're coming in that fast and you're tossing, she ran right smack dab into that sucker, and it blacked her whole eye shut.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so. It made me feel so bad. I fractured a girl's collarbone.
That's what I always say, Will.
Yeah,
we're talking hot box from a baseball, softball perspective. Their best life. We're not talking something else.
That's what I went to. Like when you were in high school and tried to hot box a freaking Newport really fast before the daggone teachers catch you, before eating your lunch break. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. Yes, I played.
Hey, Gil Carhood too. Work.
I played for 14 years until I snapped my left thumb off, and
you got a big old scar and a bunch of
I got a metal plate in my thumb. Only broke bone, knock on wood, I've ever had. I was still in second, and I don't know why I usually would catch dirt in my hands, so I wouldn't, but I didn't this day, and I was sliding into second and slid with this hand behind me, under me, and was like this. Oh. This one hit here, and it was almost protruding through the skin. I didn't feel it, though. That's the thing. I didn't feel it, and I stole third, and I slid into third. And by that time, I showed my coach. I was like, dude, there's something wrong with my hand. And she said some cuss words going across to the home. I was like, I don't feel it. It's numb. You know, when you break stuff, sometimes it's numb. It don't hurt. You don't feel it. I didn't. And I showed it to her, and it was like almost protruding through the. She was like, holy crap, let's go. My mom's like, we're going to the emergency room. So, Twister. Oh, God. Yes. Twister's hard enough without trying to play with your
What's up, Far North?
I'm telling you.
Far North life.
I think we missed a C.
Who did we miss this time? We're always missing somebody in a lot.
Basketball over. Good Lord. Oh, brothers, siblings. I say brothers. I didn't grow up with brothers. I grew up with 3 older sisters, and it was like having brothers. I think I'm telling you, French in hell. Yeah, that was. We did that too, the French, and then you get the daggone nicotine on your nose right there. It was not attractive. I just stopped. But yeah. Hello.
Julie.
Sweeney's. Julie Ann. Yes.
Well, it was Steve earlier, and he was wearing Julie's clothes. Actually, look.
He was cross-dressing earlier this morning. He probably slept in that nightgown.
Yeah. And by the way, Stephen, thank you for coming in first time.
Yes.
Thank you, fam.
Love you. Let's see. I really don't know how my mom did either, Ginger. There were 4 of us, and when I tell you we fought like boys, we sure enough did. Like, we fist fought. And I can remember one time my sister took the metal part of a belt and took it and wrapped it around my leg really hard. And we had a fight under the magnolia tree. I made her eat dirt.
I thought girls are made of sugar and spice
Wrong.
until I started going out at night, and I realized that was wrong.
Wrong. We grew up, like I said, we grew up with like 7 uncles that watched us while Mom worked a lot. So we grew up.
Grew up. I thought you said threw up.
No, we grew up. We grew up tough.
Have a great evening, guys. Good night, Morgan. Great to see you.
Good. Have a good evening, honey. Let's see.
Congrats again, Morgan, and thank you for being a guru.
Steve, well, take it off. If you're in the privacy, we take it off as soon as you get in the house. That's how it works.
Yeah.
And
Just get white paint everywhere. You don't have to worry about it.
Bobby here has got some new snake skin for you for your next
Listen, Steve.
leather bra.
No, she don't. It was fed. We're not even going to go into it. It's gone.
I'm sorry. You'll have to read
I made sure you went in here before it's told the story.
WWF in our living room on Saturday mornings. I was the fighter with 2 brothers that were mean. I'm telling you, you either fight back or you get knocked
So
out.
you can tell she's in closer to our age because she didn't say WWE. And
Which one? I don't know. I lost track of all of them. There's WWF and WWE and WEW and WFW and WCW. There's so many
Just
W's.
keep on talking.
Where are you going?
Yeah, Homestead's done admitted to killing a rabbit.
Aw.
Boone got tossed out of Toys R Us for bouncing around on a bouncy ball naked. I mean, I'm in here with a bunch of criminals.
I know most of that. She's still.
Hey, Stevie Outdoorsman, the in cooties. Oh yeah, circle, dot. Listen, there's yes.
Cootie, not a new thing. They're
Listen,
gonna start banning your ass if you don't have the cootie shot. You won't be able to go to Wawa.
Yeah.
Eat.
Boone said, "Bite me."
You'll have to.
I got my cootie shot.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Got kicked out of Toys R Us. I don't know anybody that's got kicked out of Toys R Us except
Homestead
you.
DNA said all the bad people
Yeah,
gathered in
Bobby
one
just came
live
damn near
stream.
close. I think it's because where we was at. It had to be location.
all the bad people.
Truth,
There's a lot of criminals in here.
I'm not a criminal. I have no criminal record.
I would put on mask and run around with ball bats, and then the security guard would be like, "Hey, you're an adult. You can't wear a mask in the store." Well, we never got through out though. I mean, we've done some crazy stuff at Toys R Us here.
Joe said, Boone said, I wasn't not naked. That was North State Gardner. He said he was naked running through Toys R Us, but he was only 6. So
I got confused.
Yeah.
And then Homestead DNA said the rabbit had to come, and I guess so.
We'll mark that over
It was the rabbit's time, man. It was the rabbit's time. You know?
I'm telling you.
A rabbit ran up to Bobby Jean's feet today.
It sure did.
Had a
Not
bit-
up to my feet.
That sniffed, and it started boom, and then before you knew it, bam, got run over by a car. But
I wish there were some cars running through my yard at that time. Yeah.
He's after that awesome looking lettuce.
Did we say
They're
hey to
getting
Stevie
brave.
Outdoorsman?
To who?
Where are you going, Mama? Come here.
I'm not sure.
She's going to bed.
If we didn't, Stevie Outdoorsman, think
hey, Stevie Outdoorsman's in the house
Yeah.
doing outdoor things.
Sounds like she's listening to Michael Jackson.
Right? Is that Stevie Outdoor Things on a Budget? I get these channels all confused. Help me out.
what now?
I can't hear you.
Stevie Outdoors.
What about him?
What's the tagline? Isn't it Outdoors on a Budget? Or am I getting that confused?
No, I think.
Oh, ouch. My ears just
Just a dude in the woods.
Yeah.
Just a dude in the woods. Sorry,
Yeah.
Stevie. Just a dude in the woods.
Yeah, I figured it was a little something different.
Sorry.
Ow, I didn't know what that
I'm
was.
sorry.
You're trying to attack me. Man,
Will said, pro tip, rabbits are made of food.
they are. It's free fertilizer too.
Yes.
Thanks for straightening that out.
Listen, Jules, we're gonna have to lay down on some if they keep getting so daggone ballsy up in the yard. They just don't even care. They like pets. They just roll up on you.
They want that Tehama pretty bad.
I'd be box trapping them things.
I still sing that song to the kids. But now Michael has made it into a game where Marley likes to be chased, right? So she'll come up to him and he acts like he's asleep and she'll tap him on the shoulder and go, hot little bunny, hop, hop, hop. And then he tries to turn into a monster and chase her.
I mean, she loves it.
Yes.
She just likes to get in trouble or the thrill of getting chased, I reckon.
Yes.
That's probably
Stevie said no problem. He's just a quail and a chicken farmer.
Wait a second. Hey, Northern Wilderness Bushcraft. Steve, I'm talking to Stevie. You know Bill Gowdy? You know Bill Gowdy, right? All right, we can keep talking. He'll take him a while to reply to that.
Okay. Yeah. One of our
He used to be Northern Wilderness Bushcraft.
Yeah.
That's how I can't keep up with so many channels.
Yeah. Take them all out.
Absolutely.
There we are.
Let's see. What's that saying?
Yeah, Stevie knows Bill Gowdy.
Yeah.
I'm Jamie Slate, Stevie, if you remember that channel. That's my other channel.
Where you get the nice height only to launch yourself off and land, but instead end up on your head. Yep. Yes, it does. Sure does. I miss those days where you didn't have to worry about everything. My mom would be like, and there were 4 of us. My grandmother's the same way.
How you doing, Julie?
Oh, 3 months ago. Okay. I thought I remembered you from years ago. I'm sorry. All them channels just so run together for me. There's only so much you can do with your channel name to stick out.
Yeah. That is the truth. Wickershire. I'm telling you. I can't tell you how many tetanus shots I've had in my life.
She's like, y'all.
Myself personally. And I can say my kids,
Even Marty was like, y'all were born. I'm going.
like one more time. I think they've only had a tetanus once. And I think that was William. Because he is my little, I call him Ricky Bobby. He's my Ricky Bobby. You just see him in a race car going, Mom, I'm going to go fast.
Oh, my Lord. Let me put this website in here right quick. I had did it on that hours.
You did do it already.
No, I didn't. That was not.
Oh,
That was just something people
We're-
click on.
being quiet.
Wow.
Just-
What talk? Just because you can't see the screen?
Yeah. It throws me off. I'm telling you, I can't walk and drink at the same time either.
Wow.
I was trying to click comments again, Michael. I'm sorry.
Wow. I don't have
Stevie
the.
said he's usually just chatting on Lazy Acres. Ginger Ninja said, if you ain't first, you last. Shake and bake. That's right. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
Okay. Hanging out on lazy. Sorry, Stevie. Like I said, anyway.
It happens. We do it all the time.
All these channels mixed together. But it's good that you followed Bill Gowdy. Everybody in here should follow Bill Gowdy. Tell him Jamie Slate sent you. He'll
You're
know.
welcome, Anti. Oh, God. No matter how fast you ride on your bike, you can never outrun the neighborhood shepherd shredding your ankle to bits. Yes.
Put it in there.
There was always that dog. Always the one that didn't like the bicycles. My dad has that dog now. But
Shaky, you can't get away from me. You're in love with another idea.
hey, Shaky.
They've decided I'm going to be April, May, June, July. And then Michael will take it over in August. And I'll come back in September.
Now, notice how I got the sweaty mug already. See how that's going to work? I told you
right.
it's going to be a quick arrest.
That's right. Shaky said, hey, Lou. Got 14.
Are you trying? We got 50.
No.
You trying to say what you trying to say? You trying to say? You ready to go?
My ears are popped. My ears are popping.
Is
Nothing, my allergies.
that a symbol? Oh, okay.
No,
You was
it's not
pointing at the
cut.
time, and he was like,
I'm just all
we
over
got
the place. It's all right.
14 live. My ears are okay. What do you mean? Well, my ears are popping. What does that mean? Is there a symbol with?
No. Or like back in the day, trying to make ramps out of like concrete blocks and plywood and trying to go over.
Oh
them.
yeah, just plywood and a stump, pretty much.
Well, we kept some hospitals in business back in the day. I'm telling you. Stitches.
Oh, you have no idea.
Wait, where did Bomber Steve go? I thought he was coming up. Did you leave
I
him?
don't know. I hadn't seen him in a while.
I don't know. I haven't either. He's mad at me.
Oh, he probably got.
He got word I killed that snake today. He just must have
He's probably going to change clothes.
ears popping. Yeah, ours was this right here. I think this right here was to steal.
I figured since he just come out of the closet that you'd put him in the basement.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's the at work thing.
And then we had the finger signals for what kind of
Finger signals.
huh? Yeah, the
Yeah.
finger signals.
She said while she was in the store, her family would be like, "This is for steal."
I didn't
And,
know. I was talking about baseball, and I was
Oh.
talking to Anti. I was talking about this is to steal, and then we had finger I had finger signals to the pitcher of what kind of pitch.
Oh,
to
I
throw.
thought she was talking about like, "Hey, bring Mother a pack of
Weirdo.
beers."
No, but listen. I do remember going to the store and being able to buy my mom cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Like when I was like 8 and 9 years old, used to be not anything good with news.
How many onions can you stuff in there?
Horror visits of the Speedos.
Oh man, I'm crazy.
Ben said she used to sled off your
Go ahead,
roof.
Rick.
Good Lord. I hope y'all got a lot of snow up where you grew up. I'm hoping. If we were-
See, everybody's done crazy stuff.
Hey, Bobby. Hey,
Yes.
What's
That
that?
was a slide.
What's that signal?
Yeah. Stupid.
Slide over and get me a beer. Still some.
Notice how he understood the same way I did. Stitches up.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Oh,
Good to see it, man.
Boom,
It's good.
now
That's a
listen, that
southern
might
word
be
right there. That's a
What?
southern word. Sensuous.
Cinches up.
Cinches, yeah.
Yes. Oh Lord.
This
I'm telling you. If there's a lot of snow, then it might not be that big of a deal sledding off the roof. But honey, if you slide off our roof in a snow season, you might die.
You
'Cause
don't take advice from a woman that was kicked out of Toys R
Toys R Us.
Us naked.
For
she
bouncing,
wasn't naked, and
just
yeah.
bouncing on rubber balls.
Listen, you're not cool if you don't get kicked out of Toys R Us.
Well, we're not cool because we
Well,
We
I
did
guess
always
they're
do.
cool because they're closed now.
Steven said they used to sled down the road on a metal sign with one end up, wow, like a sardine can.
Yeah.
I remember people that did that.
Well, you said
Or if you spread like some pledge or something on the bottom of that sucker, man, you want to talk about flying. Me and Angel used to do that going down her hill. We used to get them serving trays and like put that wax on the bottom of it. Woo! You talk about flying, boom, right down that hill.
she said they went down the hill in a freaking serving platter. My ass ain't big enough to fit in one. How'd you get in the
You
little
just
ass?
said a cuss word 2
Said
times.
ass,
On
ass,
3,
or
4,
something.
5.
So count up, Mr. Whitley. It's better than what you come in saying.
I'm telling you,
Anyway, I don't know how you
it
put your
was
butt on a
fun.
like a what'd you say,
Okay,
a
number
serving
one,
tray?
I was like a size 6, so
Oh,
I was in high school.
Gotcha.
Or you weren't cool until the old metal ironing boards. Remember that folded out into the
Oh,
X?
and squeaking.
Oh my gosh!
That
If you were
pinch your finger
cool,
on that
you
thing.
could get on that thing on the snow, right, and spray your pledge on it and ski. Like it would be like one of those stupid, railroad things that you went up and
Oh
down on.
yes, I
But
know.
yes, my mom was the coolest because she'd get that sucker out there and you take a shot of whatever and it'd warm you up a little bit and you go out there. Man, that
Yeah,
was fun.
I'm on the same one. Pinch your
street
piss out your
cover.
finger.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it for you, honey, because I'm going to mess myself up. Just bear with me. One snack.
Oh, y'all know what happened last time she did this. She shut the whole live down. Get ready.
Is this yours or mine?
That'd be yours.
We're going to switch on the
Yours.
Hold on. Oh, my Lord. Have mercy in the morning.
Oh, there will be none on you, woman. There is no.
What do
mercy.
you do? How do you share it?
How do you do this? Look, hold on. You got to go to it first. You're not even there. You're not even there.
crapola.
You're just gonna give them the news feed.
Oh well,
There you
okay. I'm telling you.
Here you go, fam.
His survival guide. We have to email him. Sword fight playing. Oh, yes. The curtain rods. Yes.
Oh man, we bit there.
Yes. Or
Did you ever
when
do that
somebody
Jules
popped
curtain
you
rod
right
sword
in the
fight?
calf. Drop dead. Y'all would be going live when we run your plant
Who?
stuff before dark. Well, I can't talk about the science kids crap.
Sorry, Drops.
Drops.
We was talking about that earlier, stepping on and doing all kind of
I'm
stuff.
telling
Hey,
you.
Drops is back.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Stevie Outdoor said they use car hoods.
Yeah. Yeah. They use one of those. Yeah, I can fit on one of those.
All right.
I can fit on one of those, but not no serving platter.
All right.
Let's see.
I got to tell my story now.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
tell it.
I want to hear my story, Baba Jean.
Yes, sir. Tell it.
The first part is a preface to the story.
Uh-huh.
I'm not disappointed in you, but I had to go get my own Dr. Pepper and cigarette.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, thanks for featuring y'all while I'm telling my story. What are you doing, Michael?
I'm just messing with him. I was trying to get you up our full page so you can talk. But it ain't happening.
I think
All right, now look, my best friend, and we're still, we're still kicking, man. Used to put stuff in our bodies to see if we could survive it. Now we put stuff in our bodies to stay alive. We've been through it all. And so, I mean, we've known each other since we were 5 years old.
Mhm.
So in there, 12, 13, his daddy was bus supervisor for a Catholic school, which meant he fixed the bus. He set the routes, all that stuff. We used to work with acid in the summers to clean the top of the buses off. This is acid that would burn a hole in your stomach. He sent us up there to clean with it and whatnot. So anyways, we had a pretty good ice storm one winter. It went down to the river. He drove out. Now, we took the hood of an automobile. This is 1977. So this hood probably come from somewhere in the 60s.
Yeah.
You ever seen one of those hoods flipped upside down?
No, not up close. No.
You don't want to be like holding it hard. It's going to cut your hands all to pieces.
Yeah.
And plus, you got the lat sticking up,
Yeah.
So he took that thing, put a big gauge rope through it.
Mhm.
We flipped the hood upside down, put a big gauge rope through it, threw 4 of us on that thing, tied it to the back of the truck, and drove us around the country down by the river. We're talking.
Oh my gosh.
And we weren't, this was no sled ride. This wasn't like horses just trotting along. We were moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did some serious sledding.
That sounds like fun.
It was. The stops were hard. The stops were difficult.
I bet so.
He'd swing us into a ditch so we wouldn't slide up under the truck,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you kind of had to hold on. You're hitting trees and shit.
Yeah.
The bank, rocks. But you couldn't really grab that hood so much because it's just metal.
Yeah.
I mean, like sharp-edged metal.
Yeah.
Cut the lay. We were on the wrong side of the metal. Anyway, I just wanted to share my story since everybody's talking about the crazy.
Good Lord. We used to have our cousins get like on their dirt bikes and four wheelers and stuff, and we would get like on a mattress on the behind of it, and we would hold on to like a skiing rope, and they would go around in the fields and stuff. That was pretty fun. Or like,
Hey, thank you for stopping in, cuz. First time, but thank you. I appreciate it.
If it was wet outside, I love you. If it was wet outside, we could use a tarp or something, Speaking of, listen, Boone and Jules, I have volunteered you because I have just bought like
Look at his face.
this.
She's like, you ain't volunteered me first.
Listen, come to the house. So this summer, I'm going to set up.
I don't even know if I'm volunteering for this yet. I ain't heard it yet.
Well, you can come out and have fun, whatever. If you don't want to participate, you don't have to. But I bought like this 6-foot sprinkler system, right? That's for the kids. It's in the shape of a fire hydrant, dude.
Oh, okay.
But I was thinking of all of our excess plastic. I could do like a baseball field almost in the shape of like the diamond out in the field. and then just do like a pull here, a pull here, a pull here, and then a pull here at home, and each base be a pull, and like we put soap and stuff on it, and just have a fun kickball, like, and then you just run and slip and slide into the pool. Not sure my body's gonna allow me to do that, but it sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. I
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll watch. I'm not.
Like I said, I'm not dying.
No,
Oh,
I just think it'll look like no Norwal going across the little slide.
Chevy
Yeah.
Chase
No
is
kickball for
amazing.
daddy.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Chevy Chase on the disc at the National Lampoon's Christmas for sledding. That goals. That's goals right there. Street Copper said he messaged us on there.
Thank you, fam. We'll pick it up.
It was fun. I'm telling you, we grew up rough.
Yeah, we
We
just
did.
some of it we probably can't talk about, but
Wow. Kind of growing up did you do?
okay. Do you want me to start telling some of my stories? I mean,
No.
me and Randy had some good ones.
No. No, but I mean, it was a different time. Like
It was. We were talking about that today. It's
it,
like
yeah, it was a different time.
Mhm.
Like I can remember going out and walking with Angel. We just like in the town. We just walk. If we were bored, we just go out for a walk. It didn't matter what time it was. We'd have to worry about nothing.
yeah, when I had friends, it was kind of like Goonies. We all rode
Yeah.
out to the pier on our bicycles, and the pier was connected to a game room, and we didn't have adult supervision. We went out to,
Listen,
at a time to come home, and
absolutely. We had a
Oh,
curfew, and we had to. That sounds like a lot awesome. Lake Myers is also a great
Hey,
campground
Urban Girl.
too. And pretty sure. Hey, Urban Girl. And did you say hey to Natsia?
what's that? Yes, I did.
Okay.
I just saw you because you were still talking.
Oh, sorry. If you've ever been down the water slide at Lake Myers, you're probably immune to anything that ever comes out, any kind of virus, bacteria, anything, ever.
Yeah.
Because it's just when it was concrete, it's a concrete water slide. Have you ever been there?
No.
Oh man, you have to go. It's a great place actually.
Yeah.
You can go there. You don't have to
Lake Myers?
Lake Myers. It's actually really
No, slide.
Oh yeah, I don't think the slide is actually in operation, but I think they have the pool part still
Oh.
working. Like it was an old timey slide. Like it was concrete, and you slid. I think they put that plastic stuff on it, but it was still concrete, and you went down it on like a slide. But if you got knocked off, that sucker's skin you all to pieces. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Yes, sprinkler system. Yes, I've always wanted to. The homesteading pastor. I've always wanted to be upstate where they turn the hydrants on in the middle of the street. I always thought that it looks like fun.
Homesteading Pasture, thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Better you than me, Ginger Ninja. Better you than me. See, this is what I'm talking about, Jules. She said she came down the slide with a snake one time. Like
Sound like my kind of place.
they have it's actually really
Concrete
pretty.
slide?
Kind of like Hanging Rock.
Yeah.
Sorta. That kind of.
And they have like paddle boats you can go out on the lake with. It's kind of cool stuff.
We used to have a one in outside of Williamsburg, a place called Toanna,
Uh
and it was a 3-lane concrete slide.
Mhm.
More, you kind of went down, you went this way, and then when you came down, it was just this S and race to the bottom.
yeah.
And it was so primitive. And everybody started at the same time. So each group that went together. So like you're racing in this stuff.
Yeah.
And people went out. People from the inside, from the first and second lanes, would
Yeah.
go up and over and ended up in the next lane. But you didn't want to be in the third lane because if you won, it's because everybody else didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Because if you were running hard in that outside lane and you went out,
Yeah.
you were out. You were like off over the wall.
Oh God.
And they ran that thing for about 3 years and then shut it down for safety because people were getting hurt.
Yeah.
Even if you made the race, you were hurt because the abrasions from the concrete. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah. Some of the things people made were.
Right.
You just gotta like, what were you thinking?
I look back on that and think, why was that approved for kids? I mean, you're sliding down concrete, getting cut all to pieces, and you can flip out of your lane.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes. Drops.
it
We get
was
the same
very
thing.
dangerous. Very dangerous.
Yep,
Yes.
we did that.
Let's see. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's kind of disgusting now that I think about it. Probably maybe not a good thing. Maybe clean water coming out of it would be
Hooks and
nice.
hammocks. Hello, how you doing?
How you doing this evening? Oh Lord.
That's a good little channel.
Let's see. Lake Myers used to have a yard sale like twice a year. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a place. There's a place. I think it's overseas, but it's like this big. It's like a junkyard, is what it is, and it's a place where you can take your kids to, and they learn how to like problem solve. They learn how to go out there and do things and not get hurt. Just be like in a safe environment, not like in a bad way, like rusty nails and stuff like that. Like it was organized and stuff like that, but it was just a place to let kids be kids like we used to be back in the day. I guess to let loose and have fun and just do. Junkyard would be pretty cool. I think a place for a kid. I don't know. Y'all used to shoot each other with BB guns in the junkyard.
Yeah,
so.
we had BB wars for sure.
Yep.
And then we didn't wear eye protection or nothing. We was
Nope. Yep.
the back of our house was a junkyard, and dude had like all these cars and stuff. He didn't care. Like we'd go to the back part of it and just like have BB wars. And we was out of.
Could you imagine putting a child of today's generation of your same age in that situation today?
Yeah.
You'd go to jail.
I don't know. I think they probably wouldn't even get one game finished. They'd stop in the middle to eat Tide Pods or taste.
You know, I thought about one time for William's like 18th birthday, setting up a huge paintball course out there in the field with like hay bales and stuff like that. That would be pretty fun.
That'd be fun. Can I do that? Can I come?
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't mind getting shot.
Ain't nobody shooting me. I'm dropping everybody. Can you only use paint?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Man, we figured a hack for that too, Jules. We always used to freeze our paintballs before we would go in.
Yes. It says if you have
You're
kids.
talking about some painful stuff now. You freeze all your paintballs so they don't bust.
Ginger Ninja, ain't it the truth? I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Sid, Survival Guide. Enjoy your first live. All right.
Absolutely. We are so happy to have you. And I was just talking about you a minute ago. We have got to
We
get your
was
emails out
just
for you
mentioning you. We was talking
Yes.
about you.
because
We
we
are going
want
to
some more
email you.
information.
We want to help you with the navigation around the site and some better explanation of what else going on up there. And as far as everybody else here, I did say maybe an update. There's a lot of updates on the website. You can go look at it, everything. So I think we have maybe 5 more pages, and I may be finished with the main part of it.
Oh God, we've got to get all these kids, all the people, not all these kids. I feel like a kid when I talk about this. We got to get everybody in the chat that's in the chat now to one location so we can all play games like kids when we were younger. I think more adults need to do that and let loose and not act like adults. So
Thank you for coming in, Jared and Angela.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you, we had trampolines. I hit the ground quite a few times on the trampoline. Just nothing is as bad as when you're a girl, right? And you're supposed to be graceful. Normal girls are, most of them. I'm not. When I'm like that swelling, just born giraffe that can't walk. So you can imagine my graceful giraffe hind end on a trampoline, jumping, trying to do a flip, but missing the flip and landing off the trampoline onto the ground. Was so many times. Or when you're right in doing a flip and you land and you hit that metal bar. Man, nothing almost gets you in trouble for almost saying a cuss word in front of a parent when you hit that bar, because that sucker hurts. Hello, making room. I'm telling
She's
you,
going to read your
y'all,
text and call it your name. Making room.
Ginger Ninja, my body would probably jump out of its exoskeleton and smack me right in the mouth if I did half the stuff I did when I was a
Our
kid.
other real family coming
Yes,
in.
that's my brother and my sister.
How y'all doing? Y'all don't understand,
Yes.
like when she's talking about how bad it is. If it's just raining normally, the rest of us just kind of walk in carefully. She's out there sprawled out like a giraffe, like this. Like, what are you doing? It's raining. Okay, come on. It's me. I'm trying to walk.
Listen, I can't tell you how many times I have slid and almost just busted my hind end.
Mm.
Yes, I did, and Ty sure did.
She
My
goes into
graceful
straight
giraffe.
traction mode
Yes.
when sprawled.
I'm telling you, it's
Sometimes her
rough.
hands is in the air. Just get away from me. I'm walking.
I think we can all sympathize, Bobby.
Yes, I do miss. We used to have softball games, and we used to listen. Poor Daddy.
She's allergic to balance, and not
Oh.
everybody can sympathize with that part. of it.
Yeah. It's been really bad. Like, yeah,
That one in there can.
it's been a lifelong thing.
Yeah.
And I have a best friend that I've been best friends with since like third grade, and she's the same way. God bless her. I'm telling you, we've had some stories together.
Hey. Chef Beth one time.
What you
I
telling stories?
wasn't there. She told me the story because it was so funny. She's pushing a grocery cart out of Food City.
Yeah.
And this is when they had first taken, remember the old grocery carts used to be deep.
Yes.
So they brought them up to that half to. So she's
Yeah.
pushing that out. She somehow tips that forward. All her shit falls everywhere. And she falls flat and then is sliding across the parking lot. It's icy out. And the guys at the selling Christmas trees are laughing at her.
Oh.
They're laughing at her. And then they come over, can I help you, ma'am? Can I help you? Who can tip a freaking grocery cart forward? Beth.
Yeah.
Listen.
Nice,
So my issue is I still think that I'm a teenager sometimes. So and run and jump on it and go down in the parking lot, and I have the front stupid wheel has hit like a pothole.
Hey, watch her become the groceries inside the cart.
Shaky, have a good evening. Yes.
Those are the days when I lay down in the seat, lock all the doors, and just blow the horn like she's trying to break in the
Yes.
car.
God bless Shaky.
Thank you, Shaggy.
Hey, doing redneck things off grid. I think we missed them coming in. I don't think I was running my mouth.
Ginger.
We do it every time.
Yes. So my back porch is slick in the fall, and I have in my pink boots. I've got to get some. I'm gonna have to glue some sand on the bottom of them or something because they're just straight rubber. And then when the back steps get any kind of wet, you just choom right off of them. Not a good thing.
You know that portable toilet thing you came up with earlier? That could be something for you.
A portable potty.
Yeah, just kind of
They're
roll.
called mush.
That'd be great to sell at the bars too.
It's got wheels on it. You probably jam that up too. Never mind.
Electronic where you can just ride on it and not get caught and driving to ride on your portable
If
potty.
it has a motor, I'm sure you can get in trouble.
Not on those batteries. You seen them on the what's his name, Jimmy, where we had those running little motorized coolers
we
around.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It goes over 10 miles an hour. You get a DUI. That's bad.
So funny story. My biological dad, I don't know why they tell me these things that they did when they were growing up. It's weird, but they used to get on their bicycles and go skinny dipping and jump off like this big huge ramp butt naked into a pond. Not sure why.
Well, do what?
Not sure why they
And
told
he's
me
gonna make
that.
us repent.
Oh my gosh.
You're riding around on a bicycle naked.
No, not me. My uncle, my daddy did. I think they were trying to moon the lady something. I don't even remember half the
No.
story. That's not safe. Not safe at all.
People want intoxicated.
Yeah, you fall off the dang toilet. Let's see.
Y'all
Listen. So yeah, at the state park, I'm trying to get together for to go hiking. You can go down. There's like this big rock, but you have to put on a big black trash bag, and you go and launch yourself down a huge rock into like this pool of water at the bottom. It's pretty cool.
I ain't on a naked kick tonight, but we've missed one.
We missed.
Hooks and hammock.
Hooks and hammock.
No, yeah.
No. Okay, used to remove the bolts from the front axle of a friend's bike. Wow. Wow. Boone said,
Wait.
oh,
Yes.
Did you
Hold on.
not just say somebody was naked?
my uncle. Yeah, I did. That was me.
Yeah. Who's over here saying I got this naked thing? I didn't say nothing about being naked tonight.
Yes.
That's all Bobby Jean and
No, you said you was going to for
Stevie,
the calendar event.
Yeah, we are. Those are my those are
I'm
my
not getting naked for the
Oh, wow.
calendar
I
event.
thought you was going to dance topless.
what? Paste the thing. Listen, me and my sister tracking bass.
He's like, what?
We what are y'all talking
I'm going to
about?
bring
I'm gonna
Steve up
kick-
here and make it just even more fun.
We used to get on little toddler mattresses and go down the steps down to the basement. That was pretty fun, riding the mattress down the stairs till the mattress stopped midway. And you
No,
went,
we use those plastic totes like that right there, and the end always goes.
holy crap.
I used to ride mattresses in the basement too.
Down the stairs.
No, in the basement. My mama told me to stop. She didn't know who that girl was. Stuff like that.
Oh gosh. Oh
Well, there's the link, Mr. Bummer or Miss
yes, it's
Swinney's
Stevie.
Creek, whichever
Go
one.
down. Stevie said they aren't the ones that
Naked? Well,
done that. No, one of them. Just one of them, Stevie. I don't think it's one of the ones you know. It, is Uncle Dean.
I thought Bomber Steve. Who's coming up? Bomber Steve or
It
Steve?
might have been on dirt bikes. I don't remember, but I remember they went skinny dipping in the pond. Telling their stories. I get them in trouble. There he goes. He's right yonder. Look, hurry up.
Hey,
Down there in the basement. Hurry. Hi!
what's up, buddy?
How's
Steve.
it going, guys?
What's
How are
going
you?
on, Mama?
Yeah, it wasn't crazy enough. I thought you might need a crazy Aussie to come up for a little while.
Nah,
It's always worth it.
Oh, God.
Hey.
I can't get anything in, man. They're mostly talking about being naked, which I know nothing about.
Yeah,
How
you,
these lives go.
Right.
well, Jules, you just make sure you keep your clothes on because no one wants to see that, mate.
Notice how the chat just
I've been offered. People have offered to pay us
Oh, my Lord.
not to make the calendar if I promise to be nude. So I pretty much promise to be nude. We can make the
Yeah, we got to try at least to say we're gonna make it.
What?
Hey, I'm here with a couple of my friends. I'll just change the camera and see how close I can get to them.
kangaroos. I bet the kangaroo.
Let's see.
See if they're not too skittish.
That's a car.
Oh,
Those are
good
nice.
night, Urban Girl.
Is
Thank you for
Bitcoin?
coming in.
Why would I get
Are
tennis
those
balls?
meerkats?
Thank you, everyone, Gardner. We really do appreciate you coming in. It's been fun.
Zoom.
Are they meerkats? Are those indigenous to there? I don't even know.
No, they little mob of kangaroos sitting next to our car park.
Jack that up.
Oh my gosh.
They have-
Michael, ISO that, man.
What?
oh, yeah, he wants it.
Oh, big.
ISO that. Yeah.
So you
Oh
might be
my
able to,
goodness. Hey, Hickory Croft.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Steve, that's awesome. Don't get too close. One of them looks like
Look
he's
at them
already
looking
bugging
at
up on
you.
you.
What you doing? Oh my gosh.
so
That's
you might,
No. Get as close as you can.
Look at Jules gonna try to get it.
Jules is like,
That's awesome, though, man.
look
Thank
at
you
that
for
one
sharing
laying
that.
there like a playboy. Look at him. He's just
Yeah.
laying on his side with his legs turned over. He's like, hey, girls, what's up?
yeah, so that's
What?
the alpha male of that pack. So that's how they lay down when they rest. They sort of lay on their side and lay on their elbows, almost like a human. So they keep their head up in the air to keep an eye out.
So the one under the bush laid out like a model is the butt kicker, right? He's the big dude.
Yeah, he's the one that you don't get between him and his girls. That's when they get a little bit cranky. And the one over on the screen right's a male as well, but that'll be a sub male. And then this one bouncing around Actually, the one to the left that you can see there has got a pouch and looks like there might be a joey inside that because it's sort of distended a bit. So, couple of young males and a couple of young females and a buck.
That is
That's
so
cool.
awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So these guys come through the university all the time. There's a few spots they live in, so there's a fair bit of native bushlands you can see around. So, like he's decided.
Uh-oh.
He didn't
Jump
go
up in there, Steve. Get right up on him, man. Get right up on him. We could go viral.
We'll
Oh
go.
my gosh. Was it
Look,
Homestead
he
DNA
looked
said
at
one
us
of
like,
their
"What's up, dude?"
bucket list is to fight a kangaroo?
I don't know, man.
I think they're on their own.
They ain't budging.
Wickershaw said just waiting for them to charge and hear him run a race screaming like a 9-year-old girl. He's a cocky one,
They
like
ain't
that
going right.
bunny. He's like, I ain't moving.
Yeah. Will I? Can I be
Let me
stuffed?
I don't know. What's up?
Man, I'm gonna fall out of this chair if he starts flexing on you like your mother would start.
Oh my gosh, he is gorgeous though.
Little shake of the head there.
Yeah.
So I'm probably about say 13 or 14 feet away from him.
Wow.
That is so cool.
You can see the top of the tail there where it joins onto their body, like the muscles that are there. Their tail is so strong. It's almost like a third leg for them. And then off he goes.
Now, are those rules there, or since they're at the university, are they kind of accustomed to human interaction, to like people feed them and stuff, or is that like strict with the rules?
Yeah, look, we don't feed them, but they are used to people. I've just spotted the rest of the mob sort of over this way. Oh, there we are. So yeah, they're quite used to people, which can be a little dangerous if they get a bit bold, and it's actually better for them to be sort of a bit scared of people. But these guys are still fairly skittish. Like I can't get within, if I try to get within 10 feet, they're going to take off.
Yeah.
There's another mob
That
there.
is so awesome. Hey, Copper Kettle.
Oh, yeah. There's another big male at the back there just getting up. He's got a bit of grey around him, so he's quite old.
We was just talking about copper kettle, you guys. That's awesome.
Look at the kangaroos. Look. What in the world you got going on there? Hold on a minute.
Very cool.
Man,
Wow,
there's
that
a lot
is
of
so
them.
awesome. That's live right now. That's where Bomber Steve is looking at. He's at the university. That is
You
so.
can see we have a fair bit of bushland here. They've got plenty of room to sort of lounge around. And
Very cool, man.
I've seen these guys go straight over a 6.5 foot fence without even touching it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Homestead DNA, they don't do anything like they used to do. She said this is like watching the Discovery Channel back when it actually did wildlife again.
Yeah. Who was it we was talking about back in that? Marty Stafford. Like, you remember we was
Yeah,
just
I
talking
remember.
about him. It's awesome. You don't get to see stuff like that. Much.
Yeah.
You might notice as well they have not taken their eyes off me. They're just keeping a good sort of look on me.
Yeah.
Well, hello. He just shaped up a little bit then. He was a bit, what are you?
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
You might also notice how they move around when they're not actually jumping, when they're just sort of moving slowly. They use their front paws. There we are. See how they use their front legs as well. So they sort of crawl. And then once they want to get going, and when it's time to go, these guys get up a good rate of knots.
Bomber Steve Anti said, if you get bit by one, do you have to go in for shots?
No, not really. If your tetanus injection wasn't up to speed, you'd probably get an update on that. You just
They're not really,
get them.
they're not really biters much anyway, are they? Don't they like
No, they're not.
slash
Nah.
and fight?
Their biggest danger is what they're jumping on, those legs. So when they fight, they sit back on their back leg and they kick forward with their back legs, and they've got a really large big toe. So they can do some fairly.
They'll get the stuff out of you, right?
Oh yeah, no, they can do some pretty serious damage if they get you with their back leg. I know of some hunters that have gone out with their hunting feral pigs with their pig dogs. Now these are big dogs, and they have big collars on them, and they're trained to take down feral pigs, which get up to about anywhere up to 200 pounds. And I've seen stories of them trying to take on a big 6-foot red kangaroo and basically getting getting their guts ripped out by the back leg. They just get him in the wrong spot. So yeah, you don't mess with the big ones.
Yeah.
Sure. But
That was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, look, they
Oh, it's so awesome.
they come down into the a lot of our small country towns have got a lot of bushland alongside them, so they'll often come into quite a way into the town, feed on the nature strips, like feed on the what you guys would call the verge, I suppose, the grass verge out the front of the house, and you can see them anywhere. But the worst place to see them.
The leg.
Sorry.
Oh no, they were talking about fighting. He said that's why you sweep the leg, got Cobra Kai.
Hey,
no. If you're close enough to sweep their leg, you're in a bit of danger. I don't go near the big ones.
I don't blame you. I think I can have the small ones. They could probably put a hurt on you too.
Yeah.
Again, we're talking about going out in public and pubs and stuff. Stay away from the big ones.
Now, Bobby, what's the story on this snake? I missed it. What's the go?
No, it was all an accident, man. It was a long.
It was not on purpose.
incident.
Listen, it was a good snake too, and it made me feel bad because I thought it was a copperhead, and it was close to the kid, so I killed it, but it wasn't. So now I have to. It's not even indigenous to this area though, because I was reading up on it. It's not even from here. It's from like Tennessee area, up near Kentucky. So I'd never seen one before. I just seen a brown snake that had markings on it, and I thought, oh God, water moccasin or something else, and I just
chickens enjoyed it.
Copperhead or something else.
The chicken.
Yeah, well, look, here's my attitude. As you know, I'm a passionate snake relocator, and I love me wildlife, and I particularly love snakes. But here's the thing: I go out into people's backyards and pick these venomous snakes up and get them out because I don't want venomous snakes around people's house. Yeah. So you have every right to defend yourself. If you think that snake is a venomous snake and it's around your house, okay. If you had a relocator nearby, I don't know your situation. I don't know the species of snake. You've got to do what you've got to do to defend your family. So I get that. In an ideal world, I'd say I'd love you to get a relocator, but there may not be one around. And that's just the way it is.
I don't know if there is or not. I don't even know where I would start to look for one, really.
Yeah.
And look, I don't, homesteaders and farmers protecting their house and knocking off the occasional snake. It's unfortunate, but it happens. My bigger problem is when you've got things like organised down in Texas where you have the rattlesnake muster and you have thousands of snakes that are being inhumanely collected for no reason and basically slaughtered for commercial gain. So I have more of a problem with that sort of garbage going on than people defending their house. So but that's just my take on it.
Agreed.
Oh my God, they had they found a house. I think it was here in North Carolina. It was last year. And they picked that thing up, and there was hundreds of rattlesnakes under that.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Oh my
gosh.
It's tracking beds. Come on now.
But that would have been where they were brumating during the cold weather, and then during the warmer weather they'd all dissipate and go out into the area where they've got a job to do. So
it's scary.
Humans have to understand we have screwed with the native environment and the balance of things, particularly in the last 200 years, and we've got to stop it. Idaho is just. Now I'm not having a crack at America because Australia's record is not much bloody better as well. So, but Idaho's just passed a bill where they're going to cull 90% of the native wolves up there. Now, and they say it's going to be good for the ecosystem. It's going to increase the deer herd and all that. Well, it won't be long and you'll have farmers complaining about big mobs of deer coming through and destroying their property and eating the crop because they're taking away the apex predator that keeps things in balance.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Biggest predator in the southeast of deer is an automobile.
Everything has its life cycle. Everything has a place in the cycle, and it does its job.
Mother Nature doesn't put something in just for the sake of it. Everything's got a role to play, and it's there for a reason. Except maybe humans.
I want to. It's not my live, but hello, Tony and Leanne.
Michael's off the chat, so I can't see people coming in. Hey, Tony and Leanne.
Yeah, I've highlighted the comments a bunch.
Okay, doke. Sorry,
So yeah,
I was listening to Bomber
don't
Steve.
stress, Bobby. If you had to defend your house, you have to defend your house. And if you made a mistake and it's a non-venomous snake, well, learn by it and
Yeah.
assess it differently next time. But
Yeah.
identifying snakes is hard work. Like even for us people that do it full time. I'm lucky where I am because I only get about 3 species of snake, so it's not much of a guessing game. But
Yeah.
they vary so much in colour. You can't use colour to identify a snake. So the bottom line is treat every snake as it's venomous and give it room and deal with it appropriately. And if you've got no choice, well, you've got no choice.
Well, if you don't know what you're looking at, for sure.
Yeah.
We don't relocate anything. My wife absolutely hates all snakes, but I just let them be unless it's a copperhead. If it's a copperhead, it's going down. Yeah, I mean in my property. If it's a copperhead, it's going down. Everything else, go ahead.
Well, at the moment, Australia, particularly up in Queensland and New South Wales, north of me, is facing a massive mouse plague at the moment. They're doing millions and millions of dollars of damage every week. There's crops being destroyed. They're running through houses. And I can tell you right now that if we had more snakes out in the environment, that mouse plague would not have happened.
Probably.
So, reap the sows, reap what you sow. And
well,
if you're going to sow
maybe Bill
destruction
Gates can generate some kind of virus in a lab that attacks mice.
Yeah, well, let's not go there, eh?
I know. No, I'm just thinking out loud.
What is a gopher snake?
Yeah, but even that, I mean, we've had 2 viruses out here to help control the feral rabbit population because we had massive damage and massive losses here with rabbits. So we used a virus called myxomatosis, and then we later on we used a virus called Khaleesi, and they worked well for a while. But the problem is, eventually, the rabbit population builds up herd immunity, and it has less and less effect. So there is no. Once we screw it up, there is no ultimate solution. Once we release a non-native animal,
systems evolved, and now we've got invasive species of everything, animals and plants. It's all out of balance. I agree with you, man.
Yeah. Hey, Bushcraft. Let's see.
What's up, buddy?
Brian said he got attacked by a piranha in High Rock Lake.
I met her. Was that at the what's the name of that place there, Ron? What's that? Water's Edge?
What are you talking about?
He said he's on High Rock Lake.
Just go down into this little.
Oh, yeah, that was my brother. Yeah, they were at they go to High Rock Lake in the boat.
Yeah, Water's Edge is the pub over there. I met a piranha there.
Gotta watch out for those. What's that?
Oh, good.
So that's just one of our native gum trees or eucalypt tree. So these leaves, when you crack them open, and
ain't it the
my
truth?
hand now just smells like eucalyptus. Like every leaf is just packed with oil. Yeah.
That's cool.
So the First Nations people used to use that as a liniment. So if they'd been out hunting and hurt their muscle, they'd crush eucalyptus leaves and rub it in. It's a fantastic liniment. So this is just a little gully we've got nearby. So just shows you some of our native gum trees. There's a few bit of bird life in the background I can hear. We get a lot of eastern rosellas. They're a beautiful parrot with various colours on them. We get a few cockatoos and galahs and corellas, which are different types of parrots that we have here.
Cockatoo?
Cockatoo.
Cockatoo, like the bird.
Oh,
yeah.
Cockatoo.
Sulphur-crested cockatoo. They have a when they get a bit excited, they lift their crest up and they've got these lovely yellow feathers. One of my favourite birds.
Okay.
Good night, Brian. Love you. Love you, sis.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, by the way. I missed it yesterday. Sorry. Happy anniversary. Love you guys.
Good night, Ryan. And stay away from Water's Edge. Lots of piranhas over there.
It just shows you as well, a lot of our eucalypt trees have a real shedding bark.
Yeah.
And it creates creates a fantastic ecosystem for a lot of bugs and critters in there. So
The trees.
yeah, and the problem is they're shedding all the time, so you always end up with litter underneath, which is also a critical ecosystem. But then comes to bushfire season, it then becomes a problem. So, you know, controlling the underbrush and the fuel load, and also protecting the native environment is a constant battle and
That's
balancing
awesome.
act.
Love you guys. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy. Steve, are you on university property that's under preserve experimentation?
Hey, Miss Abby.
What are you walking through?
So this is basically what we
Is it-
call an easement.
Is it for
Wow.
research? Is that a research area, or it's just there?
No, this is just a section, an extension of the native bushland that we have nearby.
Okay.
But this is an easement, so because it's used as a waterway, it can't be built on. And then it's sort of cleaned up and maintained by various people. So, but if you follow this gully up, you head into the Bendigo State Forest, which is a state forest preserve, and that's where a lot of the kangaroos and lizards and snakes that we get here sort of come out of.
I got you.
So
So y'all don't do research where you're at right there. It's just
no,
Okay.
this is just alongside our student accommodation, which is where I work.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and we've got quite a few creeks that run through Bendigo. Bendigo was a gold mining town in the 1850s. So we've got a number of creeks. Many of them were extremely rich with alluvial gold in the day, and they were basically destroyed and stripped of all vegetation. And you know, they've rebuilt a lot of them now, but we have lots of little tracks and walking ways. We're basically surrounded by State National Park, which is protected. But there's lots of places you can drive 5-10 minutes and you're out in the bush, which is really cool. Yeah. I'll show you this one up here. This is what we call an ironbark. This is an Australian hardwood eucalypt, or an ironbark. You can see.
Holy crap, you went fast. Well, that's pretty.
So it has really, really deep crevices in the bark.
That gone.
It's called ironbark because you hit that with an axe and it takes a long time to get through it. It's really tough. And I know Darren from Down Under Forge, who worked in the building industry, when Paceload were first sending out their air guns for nail guns to Australia, they were sending them back because they weren't going through our timber. So Paceload asked for some samples of Australian hardwood, which they sent over to them. And when they got over there, they contacted them back and said, "Why are you sending us petrified wood?" And they said, "That's not petrified wood, mate. That's our Australian hardwood." So these eucalypt trees, the actual wood inside them, because they grow really slow, they grow thick and dense and really hard. When they go down as floorboard, they're down to stay. Trust me, I've had to saw through a lot of hardwood, and it's hard work. But yeah, this is a beautiful little spot here.
Dreamtime, I gotcha. She's faster than you.
I'll head up to the road.
Where's my
The other
work?
thing you got to be careful of walking around in the bush, and this actually is a fair chance. It's actually what I'm just about to talk about.
Rob Homestead DNA. Learn something new every day. Wow, that's a big old hole.
Yeah. So there's a fair chance they could be old diggings from the goldfields from close on 200 years ago. So there's a lot of old mine shafts and holes in the ground and mullock heaps and piles of dirt, and yeah, everywhere you go around Bendigo, there's signs of the gold rush.
Sounds kind of dangerous.
Yeah, you got to be careful where you're walking. So this here is the edge of the state forest. So this is not university land. This is government owned
Don't
land.
beat yourself, man.
Good Lord. Like, do people just fall in mine shafts around there a lot? I mean,
Yeah, that has happened in the past. Most of them have capped off now, and we know where most of them are. But occasionally they we basically only about 50% of them were mapped. There was a lot of them that were dug that had no record of them. So they occasionally, particularly after a rainstorm. So I know there was a local primary school a number of years ago. We had a big downpour of rain, and a mine shaft opened up in the middle of their oval,
Dang.
and nobody knew it was there.
Holy moly.
And my brother-in-law.
How old was it?
Sorry?
The mine shaft. Did they know how
It was probably 1860s, 1870s vintage. So
Wow.
it was a good 100, at the time, it was a good 130 years old. Yeah.
Hey, Conrad
But-
Homestead.
A lot of
very,
a
very
lot of them
cool.
a lot of them are capped with this hardwood or redwood, and then it takes a long time to rot. But then when it does rot, the concrete pad on top of the wood would fall down and the mine shaft's exposed. So yeah, just got to be a wee bit careful where you go. As soon as
Yeah.
you see big piles of dirt around, you know you're in gold mining area.
Wow. That's
But
crazy.
there's still a lot of gold around here too. Metal detecting and panning is a very popular pastime still around here. A lot of people go out chasing gold every weekend.
What?
It's easier to hack Colonial Pipeline. So I've heard. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened there.
Yeah, Bomber
This-
Steve was doing the traffic report. That's what Drop said.
Yeah, I love getting out in the bush. It's just so relaxing and
How come y'all
Yeah,
call
you
it bush and we call it the woods? What you call it? That's interesting. You call it the bush. I don't see a lot
it's
of
always
bushes.
been
I don't see a lot
always
of bushes.
been the,
But our woods have a lot of bushes, but we call ours the woods, and you call yours the bush.
mate. You're trying to get me to explain American language, like you guys are just all backwards. That's the problem.
He can't explain it anyway. He can't figure it out.
Well, this country was founded by Christians. Australia was founded by criminals. So I'm guessing you can explain it.
Well, unfortunately,
Hey, there's some bush.
unfortunately, I don't have any
There's
any
some
convicts
bush.
in my
Yeah, we're
family
in the
tree. I
bush.
was really I was really hoping I would, but I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. You
Is
know.
it raining there?
How come y'all got all those tennis courts
Actually,
out
I'll
there? on
just-
the asphalt?
What? Sorry.
Those tennis courts. Why the cars parked on the tennis courts?
This is our number one car park where a lot of the residents park. Yeah, it's
I heard
what?
y'all didn't make cars in Australia anymore. Everything's gone.
yeah, we used to, but we don't anymore. So our brand was Holden, and yeah, it basically got bought out by General Motors, and yeah, so
I thought Ford was the last one making anything there, and they pulled out.
yeah, Ford was building here, Holden were building here, and Mitsubishi were building here, and they've all pulled out. So we've had
They've all pulled
successive government basically wash their hands of it and not try and
Have a
build
good
it up,
evening.
but yeah, it is what it is.
Thank you so much for coming in. It's good to see you again, by the way, Amy.
Good night,
Yeah.
Amy.
Have a good night.
But yes, Bobby, we've actually got some of this wet stuff falling out of the sky. It's
know, I
amazing,
saw that. Hey, Miss Beth.
which is good because I've still got about 35,000 gallons of air in my tank out at the property, so I need some
Oh,
good
good.
downpours.
Good.
Man, Beth's straight up. She
Yeah.
must be talking about hardwood.
What? I don't know. I just missed it. I was trying to read that comment. I don't know what that means.
Sorry, going
Night,
No idea.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. What did you say, Steve?
Hickory Croft, y'all have a good evening. Thank y'all for coming in.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
And yes, we learn stuff all the time.
Oh well, I'm
Oh,
an
homestead
ex-school
tonight,
teacher,
yes.
so
I love that movie, Crocodile Dundee, where he pulls his knife out. He said, "That's not a knife. This is a knife." You don't like Crocodile Dundee?
Oh, seriously, the cultural cringe of that bloody movie. Seriously. Let's take every single stupid stereotype of an Australian, wrap it up in one stupid movie, and post it out everywhere around the world. Unbelievable. Look, it was good as an exposure point that brought a lot of attention to Australia, which was good. But yeah, that particular stereotype represents a very small section of Australian culture, which most people I think would recognise.
Yeah. Can you time that one out? I don't know who that is or what they're saying. I don't know. Bring this one. Time that one out. I don't know who that is.
No, and you can see above my head now we've hit blue sky, so obviously that's the end of the rain. Fantastic.
Didn't last very long. Let's see.
Yeah, I need a good 2 inches, and that was about a quarter. Anyway.
So what about Steve Irwin? Was he a good one or no?
Steve Irwin is just one of my all-time idols. Yeah, I just looked up to that guy so much. But
I didn't want my heart to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, he also was not a representation of a lot of Australians, but he was the most passionate wildlife warrior that you ever come across in your life. So not everyone sort of talks. I'm probably a little bit Steve Irwin-ish in the way that I talk and some of the words I use, but not many people, because he was all, mate, that's just ripper. Let's go have a bonza time, and it's and there's nothing wrong with that. That's traditional, Australian bushy. People that live out in the bush, we call them bushies. So that's the way that they would talk, and I have a bit of that vernacular, but I'll use ripper and Sheila and Gunner and a few things like that occasionally.
Yeah.
Someone said, "How you going today?" And I said, "Oh, flat out like a lizard drinking, mate." And I got a few comments back on, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's got to juice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Steve Irwin. I like Bindi too, and she's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Robert's the boy. He's going to very much step into Steve's shoes. So he's going to be the next Steve Irwin, just like his dad.
Yeah.
And,
he's doing a character. He is a character for sure. You see him on the night TV shows and stuff, and he's super fun.
Yeah.
What was it? He was on there with Steve. Was it Kevin Hart? And Kevin Hart, he's super scared of everything anyway, so he's super fun. And
I saw that footy.
Yeah, he Kevin Hart's like me. I would be around animals like So yeah, it was pretty funny.
Look, and what I like about them is they have the Australia Zoo, and they've got a commercial product to push out, and I get that, and that's fine because they use the money to then pump back into education, and wildlife protection is all about education. You may not like snakes and crocodiles and all the non-cuddly animals, but if you've got people like Bindi and Steve and Robert, and them pushing the message out that, hey, it's an important animal, you may not have to like it, but understand that it's not as scary and it's not as threatening as what you think it is. Yeah.
I would say people's fear, I'm going to say 95% of the time just is from lack of information about the animal.
Yeah. Ignorance breeds fear.
Yeah.
Fear breeds hope. For
me, just snakes, I don't know about them. I don't know if they're poisonous. I don't know which ones are poisonous, which ones aren't poisonous. And it's frightening, but I'm just scared of them, period. I don't know why. It's an irrational fear, really.
Yeah, and again.
Well, next time, Bobby Jean, let the snake bite you and see what happens before you kill it.
No. I'm good. I'm good. Let's see. Anti said, do you remember the Paul Hogan show?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
I grew up.
Hogan, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I grew up on the Paul Hogan show. It was funny at the time. I've watched a few clips, not that long ago from the old Paul Hogan show, and you wouldn't get away with that nowadays.
I don't know what that is.
Well, that was where Paul Hogan, who played Crocodile Dundee, that's where he first cut his teeth.
Ah.
So,
okay.
He was a labourer. He actually was a painter that worked on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So the Sydney Harbour Bridge basically has to be painted from end to end. By the time you get down the other end, you got to go back to the start and do it again. So
He's
it's
incredible.
constantly getting up. And he was one of the guys working on there, and he ended up getting discovered through a talent quest or something or other, and everyone discovered how funny it was. And before long, you had this rough and tough, Aussie workman had his own comedy show on TV, and that's where he started.
He cut his what, Bomber Steve?
Cut his teeth.
Cut his teeth. Teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gummy.
Got to start.
Yeah, that means like you cut your teeth on something, like you.
Cut your teeth. You're
Yeah,
new to it, but you're
you-
getting yeah.
Yeah.
She's from up north, Steve, where Southern
know.
Yankees. We're not all Yankees.
He's
She
talking about
is a Yankee. She's never heard that phrase, apparently, but yeah.
No, you're all Yankees to us, mate.
Well, that's pretty much why I'll come in there and kick your ass anytime I
Yeah,
want.
you got to be careful with that. Kid. Gotta be careful.
Garden State Gardener. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, buddy. We really do
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Joe. Great live tonight. Joe had 92 people in his live tonight.
He did.
Yeah,
that
it was fun
amazing.
until we had to
Actually,
come
I
up here to
think
this one.
I think it got up more than that.
Okay. Is this just it? Every time I say something, you're going to correct me.
Yeah.
Now you know how I feel.
Hey, brother, let's go bowling.
I just love it. I'm pretty good at that.
No.
And golf.
I
Which
know
is,
some piranhas.
Huh? Yeah. He knows he'd be coming back with a nub. He messes with the piranha.
Ah.
I stay out of the swamps, Jules.
That's right.
Now, Steve, you got to get in the habit of not calling Americans Yankees. You just got to.
No,
This is the most diverse country on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. It just
Yeah, it really is.
And
I do know that. I've actually got a fully painted Union Army and a Confederate Army from the American Civil War for my 15 mil, and I know how much you talk to a Southerner and call them a Yankee. I was just triggering.
yeah, but no, it's not even that, man. It's not even that. I mean, you got Cherokees, you got Natives, you got Seminoles, you got Cuban Americans, you got Korean Americans,
Cabin in the woods.
Japanese Americans.
Thank you.
There's no Yankees except for Boone. Those people from up in New England. Those are the Yankees. They want everybody else to come into the country, but stay out of New England. And it's easy for them to do because nobody wants to live there because they're all fucking down here.
Dear.
Let's see. We're going to play paintball, Steve. Say it. Say it.
I'm sorry, Michael. I guess we can't
We
leave.
were going to play it.
If you leave this up, make sure you do the beep on that, eh?
Then we're going to play paintball.
Yeah, put a shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah,
I mean, that's offensive to midgets, and you can't even say midgets anymore.
what?
Seriously, that pisses us off
Put
as
a
well.
shrimp
Because
on
nobody
the
calls them shrimp. They're not shrimp. They're prawns, and we don't put them on the frickin' barbecue.
They're
Where do you put 'em?
prawns.
They're prawns.
Oh, okay.
And you
Prawns.
deep fry them or you saute them in a fry pan. Nobody puts prawns on the barbecue.
My gosh, we do, and they're super awesome.
I was gonna say we grill ours. You
We
guys
grill
don't
them.
grill
Yeah, man.
shrimp at all? Or prawns?
It's prawns.
Yeah,
we
prawns.
look. They're going to be the same sort of type of animal. We call them prawns over here. Very, very rarely are they called shrimp.
You have the prawns from
Little butter and Montreal.
Powder and they're
Or
green.
in the steamer with
What is
beer.
that,
and, like,
Steve?
butter
What
and
is that?
Yeah.
They're like towered prawns, but they're green. What is that thing? They put like this green sauce on it. Is that Thailand or Cambodia? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not sure on that one.
Huh.
Haven't seen that one.
Yes, it is. Drops time for a bowl.
I was getting ready to say this is one of the more tamer. You need to go.
Yeah, we've been pretty tame.
We've had some.
Put me somewhere. What do you mean put me somewhere? I'm right here. I'm having fun with my friend.
Actually, I do tell a lie. The one time that we do call them shrimp is when we take them out of fresh water. So if I go up to the Murray River and collect freshwater bait out of the river, they're shrimp. So they're more translucent and more see-through than what comes out of the ocean. So it tends to be if they come out of the ocean, they're a prawn. If they come out of a river, they're a shrimp.
So
Yeah.
how you spell the Murray River there?
Murray, Murray. It's the border between New South Wales and Victoria, or most of the border.
Kevin
So
and
that's,
the Woods said, Beth said, she walked by, she said, hey.
Hey, Tony said hello, Beth. She's out, man. Once Steve quit talking about hardwoods, she's out of here.
That was a really pretty tree, though. It really was.
Yeah.
I love our gum trees.
I would take this away from it.
You're not gonna bite. She's not gonna bite. Okay.
Rob, what mustard are you growing, buddy?
You can't grow mustard. It comes in a bottle.
There's only
Why
one
do
big
I have
problem.
mustard seeds?
They go
The,
from mustard greens.
The biggest problem with our gum trees is you guys have, like, you know, the trees that drop their leaves during the autumn. I mean, you have a small amount of time where they make a mess. Our gum trees drop leaves and gum nuts and branches all freaking year round. They're like, they just make a mess 24/7, 12 months of the year, which is the only problem with them. But they're constantly shedding.
That ain't right, man. That's not right, Michael. I feel you. I hate gumball trees is what we call them in the South. It's got some other scientific name, like I give a shit. I cut them down. They're all gone. That stuff is a mess. And I want to reiterate, it was Bobby Jean and Homestead DNA that brought up nakedness. I was just trying to clarify things.
Nuh-uh. You brought it out first because North Bay Gardner was talking about being naked when he was 6, and he thought Boom said she got kicked out naked of tourism.
Well, you just said it.
Wickershire said
Garden State said he was naked. He said it first. I didn't bring it up. He did. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what she's talking about. I mean,
Jules
why is it that Bobby Jean, Garden State Gardner are talking about being naked? I get blamed for that. Here's Bomber Steven here. He just admitted earlier tonight he was wearing his wife's clothes. I'm bad.
It's okay. If it fits, wear it. Makes you happy. Whatever.
You're being nice to a cross-dresser. Nothing here.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you, I identify as being vaccinated. Don't judge me.
Wasabi mustard, that's what it is. I actually grow that, and yes, it's a mustard. Yes.
Gumball genocide. Don't try to put that evil on me. I'm sorry, Homestead DNA. I got it confused. It was Joe that likes running around naked.
It's how nature, it's how you come out.
You can't cut mustard either. That's a good
No.
one.
No, you can't. It's nasty. I'll be right back.
Why you gotta try to
Getting
cut
stale. Y'all
mustard?
need to-
What she gonna blame? She said y'all getting stale.
What are you working on today?
What am I working on?
Yeah, at work. What are you working on?
So I had half a dozen maintenance requests came in with a few toilets that were out of order and a few other things that went down. So my job is basically I receive all of the any issues in the 90 buildings that I look after, and then I coordinate with the maintenance division to get it repaired, and then I follow up and make sure it's all done right. And then I've also got cyclic maintenance, so I'll look at replacement of old goods and keeping a register on what's worn out, what needs to be replaced and updated. So I've got 90 buildings, about 120 fridges, 120 freezers, lounge suites, TVs, beds, mattresses. I've got bedding for 615 people, actually 670 people. So it's a big job.
Yeah, Eric Norris, a friend of mine, did that here, and then went off to a bigger district and did that stuff. And it's more than people realize, man.
Yeah.
The infrastructure, preventive maintenance, and corrective maintenance. People don't even think about that. They just get pissed off, like, Why's my chiller out? Well, because it's not just a switch. There's not this button, pop, and it comes back on.
I don't know.
Yeah. And when something goes down and it's not working, it's impacting on a number of residents, and they're here to study, and we try and make sure that we get there where they live as back up to speed as quickly as we can and deal with any issues as quickly as we can. But you're dealing with tradesmen and that, and there's always delays. That's always a bit of a balancing act. But it's usually a day of challenges, and you don't know what's waiting for you every day you turn up. So it keeps me on my toes.
The fire department, eh?
Yeah, well, we have fire alarms here, and they're quite regularly set off by the students as they cook on the stoves and forget to put the range hood on to suck all the smoke away, and it sets off the fire alarm. Then we have 3 fire trucks on site, and it's always fun and go fire drills, and it's interesting.
Well, I meant that as a whatever symbol.
Yeah.
Your
No, look,
job is the fire department. Here's this, here's that. Do this, do the preventive. Anything goes wrong, they blame you.
Yeah.
You get me depressed, Steve. You get me depressed.
Well, I actually enjoy it because I actually sort of call myself their on-site dad. So I'm the guy that 600 odd kids depend on to have a good living area here. So it's an important job, and I think I do a pretty good job at it. So I take a lot of pride in it. But it's frustrating when you can't get something done quickly for either budgetary reasons or access issues or tradesmen or whatever. That's the biggest problem.
I can't hear you.
You might got really deep. You sound like Barry White, and I was getting ready to get a bottle of wine open.
What, is that better?
Yeah.
You're good now.
Yeah.
I rested my phone on the car. I must have covered up the mic.
Yeah.
Homestead DNA made a reference to something. I don't know.
So you deal with the customer so the engineers don't have to.
Yeah. Well, I sit in between the department of the university that does all of the major developments and major projects. So if something's getting done and it impacts on the students, so I'm the meat in the sandwich, which can be fun too. Yeah. Our biggest issue at the moment is our finances, just building them back up again after the hit that we took with COVID. But it's getting there. We've got over 500 kids back on site now, which is good.
Dang. Tony just signed the calendar to Tony.
I'm going to have to watch it.
Hey, Bomber Steve, are you going to be in our all-male calendar for the Gurus?
For the Garden Gurus?
What sort of a calendar are we talking?
Well, you can just wear the white face paint, if you want, like where you can paint. You can be a painter. Yeah.
Okay, but you have to put the jumpsuit on and like unbutton it, and like you have to stand in a pose.
It's supposed to be a sexy calendar, male guru calendar. It's Jules' idea. Jules is going to this. So
yeah, we want you holding a zucchini.
Not for painting. Oh my God!
I think that ship sailed a long time ago, guys.
That's kind of the whole point. That's kind of the whole point.
I'm the visionary. You can be the photographer. Boone's the photographer. I'm the visionary.
I'm standing behind something because I'm not doing
He's gonna have plaid suspenders and like Daisy Dukes and like the work shorts. I'm trying and like an axe and like just standing there like.
Oh
hey,
no!
Girls,
No,
how you doing?
Doing redneck things. We're going summer. This starts July.
See? Already started.
Or
2021. July 2021. Like right now. We got 6 weeks to get in shape, boys.
If we get in shape, we can't use that name.
26 years of neglect, and then you got 6 weeks to get back in shape. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. It'll all work out. Motivation.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I bet when we get a clear picture.
Nope, because we'd be laughing too freaking hard. Redneck thing said, "Oh yeah, do the man boob calendar." Fantastic. Kangaroo suit, Daisy Dukes, and boxing gloves. Yes. Yes.
That's pretty fun.
Yes.
That's a good one, actually.
Yes.
Easy, Jules.
It would be super fun.
You're in on this too.
We got to write this stuff down. That
Yep.
right there. That's your shot. That's your
Hey,
shot.
you never know what a person does, but I don't do sub drives, so they're going to make it interesting for me.
Homestead DNA said they get to show their cleavage. Man boobs, I guess.
I
Yep.
can do that now.
Tony's all over the count. Tony's in.
Yeah. Yep.
Pink
Pink boots.
boots.
Oh yes. You guys have to get some pink boots.
What y'all saying?
Well, I suppose I could go over to my mate's house and borrow a couple of these pythons and sort of drape them around. And,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh,
put your cowboy hat on, throw some glitter on, and you can be the
Yeah.
Australians.
it's
Joe
the only snake
Exotic.
you'll see in the photo anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, you can be our Australian Joe Exotic.
Oh
We'll
God.
get you a tiger and a snake.
just remember,
What?
purchase price and shipping is $55.
Yeah.
There's a 10% discount, so it's $49.50 in Bitcoin because the American dollar is going to shit.
Yeah. Telling you.
I'm sorry, Michael. We're gonna have to delete this, aren't we?
No, I don't think so.
I gotta
Well, I don't know. I don't know. We didn't even get off the last live and I already got flagged.
Hey, let's play that again. Let's hear some Back in Black or whatever. What got us tagged? What got us tagged?
We
Was
got
that
blocked.
Yeah, we got completely blocked over
Yeah.
Highway to Hell.
the whole channel got blocked?
Well, no,
No,
that
that
video,
video.
until we
Yeah.
fixed it. We had to take it off and fix everything.
Got shot down, did it?
Ooh,
It's
our
time to
cabin in
oh,
the
yeah, me
woods.
too, Bill.
Our
Me too.
cabin in the woods is bringing YMCA talk.
Yep.
Got
Village
to poor knee brace, and she told me my junk was going to get in the way.
I can beat that when I went to get fitted for boots.
That reminds me. That's one time me
You
and
know
Michael.
what?
Me and Michael were kids, and we're always trying to one up each other. We were walking across this bridge, and we had to go to the bathroom, so we're doing the business. And Michael said, "Whoo, this water sure is cold." And I said, "Yeah, it's pretty deep too."
And then I threw it over the shoulder and walked off.
Oh, did I just kill it? I'm sorry. Is that the end? I'm sorry.
Nothing but the hard hat. You're right. Drops. Just the hard hat and some Daisy Dukes with the pink boots. And all right.
Just wear the hard hat. You'll be fine. I'm sorry, Bobby Jean. Did she get mad?
No, I think she talked too much and went and got herself something to drink.
Oh, okay.
She's like a dog eating peanut butter after an hour of talking. See, here she comes with a drink. Thank you.
She missed my joke. Bomber Steve, I'm disappointed.
What's that?
Thank you, man.
I
Just-
thought you were going to get a little more risky and get right up on that roof.
I was
Yeah,
starting to
no,
get worried about it.
I was
yeah.
trying to get this. I was trying to get his live viral. I mean, if you'd have got your ass kicked by a kangaroo live,
Yeah, no.
Super awesome.
I like having my intestines where they are at the moment. Thanks, mate.
Hi, Richard. How you doing?
Hey, Sam. How are you, honey? Well,
catfish while you're at it. Yeah, no.
I think I get me a snack.
Oh,
That's what they say. You
Did
need to go
just
back and
spit?
watch a couple. That's Mountain Dew, baby.
Tony said she had the knee brace way too high.
Dumb
Yeah,
too.
that's exactly what happened.
I'm sorry, Tony. I didn't mean to steal your second punchline. I'm
It was
sorry.
up in the short level.
Hey, here at Chart Homestead.
Miss Fran.
This isn't our. Sorry,
It ain't our typical live. It's actually our most tame live.
Yeah, this is pretty tame.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's not our typical.
I keep forgetting.
You have to watch out for holes and fallen branches. Absolutely. Sorry, y'all. I needed a snack. And
You
these
know,
are,
we need to get a Voonchild up here.
I know.
On the line. She says, I don't know. We told the link she kind of gets shot. Well, look how we know. It gets pretty rough.
How's Miss Julie? Bonner.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Oh.
Doing well. Working flat out, but yeah, we had a busy weekend packing. We had an engagement party to go Saturday, which took a bit of time out, but yeah, we've got a bit packed away and starting to get ready to move out there.
Cool.
Darren from Down Under Farm and Forge and Farm is coming up a couple of weeks to help us move as well. So
that is awesome.
yeah, he just lives in the Big Smoke down the road a bit, so he's going to drive up and stay Friday night and help us load up, and yeah, it should be good.
Why don't you guys have a Garden Gurus Club?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we will.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
It's not the growing
seems
season right
natural.
now. Yeah.
No, I'll definitely get one going once we get out on the homestead and just get settled in, and then yeah, we'll definitely do it. I can't do it at the moment because I've
Is
just got
Darren
too many
still
balls
on
up in the air.
is Darren still on the YouTube?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I have to
Yeah.
go back and check him out. I think the
Yeah.
YouTube robot things, I don't
Yeah.
see, you know, how the notification stuff goes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
Notification bell will go off of his for a little while. I have to go see how he's doing.
It just stops for a lot of people. It just quits. But notifications suck for watching.
I didn't say she shot anyone.
tell you what though, if you want a good knife, have a look at what Darren makes, and it'd be worth the import cost. He's
Absolutely.
he's
Yeah,
he's a very skilled guy.
Yeah, he is. He's cool.
Yes.
he is.
So yeah,
Crap,
he was.
I call him an artist when it comes to metal and stuff. That's another
Yeah.
artist when it comes to shaping stuff. He's awesome.
Yeah, he was making some Viking style hinges for a door the other day, which yeah, I'd be interested to see the video on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did watch
So
that.
we had we're going to go. Sweeney's Creek's going live every Friday night now. So yeah, that's Friday morning for you guys. I think it's about 5:30 Eastern Standard. So that's we're gonna try and make that our regular time.
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah. So it's 9:30 at night for us at the end of the week, which sort of suits us with our full-time job and doesn't
Yeah.
sort of get in the way of the weekend. So that's what we're sort of going to do. But
I'm often up that early, actually.
yeah,
So are you. Friday mornings, 5:30 in the morning.
yeah.
A lot of
So
times.
we'll do what you guys do, just jump on a bit of a chat, bit of an update, what's going on, and then throw it open, and whoever wants to jump on and talk
Heck
some
yeah.
shit and come up and talk some shit.
Listen, I'm not going to lie and say I'm going to look good at 5:30 in the morning, but I'm
Well,
up.
you did the last time we were together.
I hear you.
Her name just like she does now. She always looks the same. Looks good all the time. She
It
can
was
make up
3
looking
o'clock
good.
in the
too.
morning.
I
It
can't
wasn't
get a
quite 5
rise
o'clock.
out of anybody.
Well, the last live I saw you on, Bobby, you were just a floating head.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? And then we stayed, and I wasn't even tired after that. We stayed up to what, like 3 o'clock
That
in
was
the
a
morning
crazy fun live.
on the live. Jules,
What? I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. What
on
happened?
that live, you goof. I said we stayed up to what, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it rolled up a lot of hours for me. I appreciate everything. Everybody that sent me their driver's license and social security numbers, fantastic. I'm down set for retirement.
Oh, thank you.
And y'all come back next week, bring some friends. We're going to put this together like a United States budget. And basically, I'll retire very nicely. And the rest of you motherfuckers can, you know.
Cube steak. There you go. Talking about
Beep,
food
beep,
now.
beep.
Get viruses and take shots.
Oh, Lord. Cube steak sounds good.
All man-made, by the way, including that virus. Man-made. Well,
Oh, anyway,
man-enhanced.
Any which way.
Man-enhanced. Well, put it
this
that
way,
way.
this way, that way.
Yeah.
Any which way but loose.
Oh, Michelle and Rob's here. I got to clean it up.
Hello, Michelle. Come on, Boone. We'll make us a damn cake. I gotta be.
They
at work.
made me. They
Okay.
made me.
You can come take a nap. I got a full-out couch. You can go to work with me.
Bobby was apologizing for how nasty she looked the last time we woke up together, and I said, "You look
I'm
pretty
telling you.
good, pretty good."
Listen, I woke up with Michael, Boone, and Jules. I
Yeah.
mean, I was special.
I was at a high school party.
She's looking around like, I don't know what the hell to say to that. You still looking for
Yeah,
more
he's
water.
looking around like, I don't know what's going on with these fools. You know we love you, Steve. We love you. Actually, I think Steve was on there. I think he was in the chat.
Steve,
Yeah,
that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. That's what I was saying. Boone needs to get up here. It was the 4 clowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Homestead DNA. I love homemade chili. I love your homemade chili. It's really good. We had some not long ago. Will said, so how about the weather?
Where?
Where you want to talk? How's the weather at your, up there?
Yeah, where is the weather? What is the weather up there?
Or you
Michael,
can-
I'm getting rained on here, so few of my kangaroo friends have come back, but they're I'm going to head back to the office and get out of this rain, I think. So
Well, we love you. Thank you for coming on our live.
Thank you, man, for the update and
Yes.
the kangaroos. We appreciate
And
it.
yes, also.
yeah. When I saw them there, I thought, I've got to jump on the live and show you guys. So yeah,
Yes,
So-
thank you so much. That was so awesome.
always a pleasure to catch up with our American family.
All right, man.
Love you.
Yeah.
Steve,
All right,
Thank you,
take
brother.
care.
We appreciate it.
don't
Bye.
forget. Don't forget. Do it, Michael.
I'll go up and start boxing with one just for you, Jules.
Yeah.
I was
Remember what to do. They come in the parking lot after you.
Just make sure you have your Daisy Dukes on and pink boots. Boom. Calendar shoot right there.
Pig's arms ain't happening, I can tell you.
Come on, man.
All right. Catch you later, guys.
Thank you.
Real Life with Michelle and Rob said, Boone, you need to get up here and talk about what? I missed a sardine video? I just spit all over you. I'm sorry. What?
Y'all's
Okay,
kitchen is
really
looking great
quick.
tonight, by the way.
Do what?
Your kitchen's looking great tonight.
Thank you.
Like how you clean that up, put a little polish on it.
Yeah. You gotta get all the food and stuff out of the way.
We do a spit shine on it.
You guys, we need to
Move to the other kitchen if you like.
Yeah, let us just
truck stop.
magically move real quick.
Mm.
Do you like to
Yeah.
eat sardines? Post
Do
a
I?
link so Boone can come in.
Oh,
Do I like what? Refried beans? Is that what-
No, sardines.
Me?
Yes.
No,
I don't either. I don't. No.
I don't like sardines.
Homestead DNA have no idea. I spit everywhere.
I've not just tried them. I've tried to like them. I just can't like them. I don't
I think they're nasty.
care for it.
Michael likes them in mustard. And like mustard sauce. It just reminds me of fish bake, and I don't like to eat it. So
Yeah, everything's a taste. You know how that goes.
only if the truth drops. If you tried to buy kitchen floor now, honey. There's my beautiful Boone. Hold
Who's
on, let me
that?
get her in there.
is that Boone?
There's my beautiful girl. Hi.
Oh,
How are you? Now what?
I couldn't see myself.
Girl, wait, what? I wonder what she was getting on. What?
I had the other screen on. There's nothing there.
You see her, she started out happy but started looking scared. She was like,
Hi.
Hello.
How can you do? How
it's
can you
already
Oh,
started. It's
God.
been 13 seconds. Dude.
Miss Michelle said she had to Google some of the things in there you said you used. You had no. What did you do with sardines?
I
Oh,
put?
almost cut your whole head off.
I took some palmini,
Uh-huh.
the palmini layers like lasagna, and I just put the sardines on it with the sauce. It was very
Are you
good.
saying Paul Weenie?
Palmini?
Pam or Pan? Are you saying Paul Weenie?
Palmini.
With
Hard to palm.
That's with 2 M's, right? Pam. You're saying Pan or Pan?
Palm. Pound. P-A-L-M.
giving you a hard time.
It's the stepbrothers thing. I'm just picking on you. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, I scared off Jules.
Yeah, no, I did because I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's all I did was take the palmini, I can't remember if I put collard greens in that or not. I mean, I made the video a couple weeks ago. I thought I put collard greens in it. I think I did. Well, it's very good. It's very good. I like sardines.
No, I don't do sardines.
They're
He
not
does.
bad.
He likes them
Oh,
in
man.
the he likes them in mustard sauce.
I like them in mustard sauce and
I was just trying
Okay.
to figure out the conversation and the confusion.
Homestead, yeah, Pan or Pam.
Pan or pan.
Listen, if you've not watched Step Brothers, you really should, because that is a great movie. Like,
it is.
funny. Oh God,
Love it.
you just hit me right in the reflex. Oh my.
And you read
It was a nice change for me. I really liked it.
Hold on, Jules, we're coming.
The hubby liked it.
this one.
He's in the basement dancing like, hey, come on.
I just want it Boone on top.
You want what? Billy, it's not real lasagna. It's not even close. It just looks like lasagna.
I think her name's
Um,
Bobby, not Billy.
Sorry, King bake. Yeah.
Billy? What?
Who you talking to?
The Wickershire Project. Isn't his name Billy?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Bobby. My bad.
I know her name. Good grief.
Listen, you would not be surprised at how many people have called me Billie Jean.
Billy.
Right. Or sang the whole, like the whole Billy, like the song. I'm like, really?
She's been here multiple times, haven't
But I wouldn't call you Billy.
But
I didn't say you.
Jules would though.
Jules did.
He's already called me Michelle 3 times in this live and only remembers it twice.
Michelle, ring my bell.
You can ring my bell.
Actually, the one she was doing
It's not
a couple
here.
of Rob Zombie's
Oh.
Halloween. Michelle and I bell.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
The Beehive's back. Hello.
Said I was the one.
That's right, Drops. It only took
Mr. Child's not my
Yeah.
son.
No beater, anything.
you can't even
Gosh.
whistle a tune on this channel. You get past 3 beats and you're done.
We got, yeah.
And it's nothing I like better than violating music copyrights.
It's okay. It means you're under a microscope and you're being watched. It
Yeah.
means you're doing some good stuff. It's all right. We don't mind.
Oh Lord. Maybe he's talking about my singing voice. You don't want to hear me sing.
Well, no,
Yeah, let's hear of it.
it could be. Well, I'll go ahead and set her up a karaoke.
Not a
It's got to be
thing.
better than some we've been doing.
Not. I just usually go with it. Billy Joe. I've been called Billy Joe, Billy Jean, Barbara Jean, Bonnie Jean.
Barbara, Barbie,
Yeah. Well, my grandmother's
Barbie
name
Joe,
is Barbara Jean. That's where I was named from because everybody called her Barbara Jean. But
Barbie, Bambi,
You have a great,
Bimbo,
you have a great name, Bobby Jean.
I like it.
Michael's a cool name too, actually.
Yeah, I call him Michael Lee or Michelle.
What's her name?
Hell,
Okay.
Cool's a cool name. Everybody's got cool names. They ain't got no
Y'all have cool names.
I have
Really?
a
Y'all do.
cool name.
Nobody's as cool as hers over here. This one. I love your name.
Thank you.
Oh. That big, yeah.
You'll be so. No, I
I mean,
wasn't.
a her over here. I'm like, have you seen this? How many hers have you seen? Never mind. Never mind.
That's right, Danny. Danny is the best name.
Yeah, Danny is a cool name.
Billy Jack, that's a cool name.
I have
Billy Jack.
actually
Billy Joe Jack.
William, Bill. William is a name in my side. I'll call you Bobby because I don't want to get in trouble and ain't been drinking enough yet.
William is a name in your side.
I'm sorry, I was reading while I was talking. William is a family name. Sorry, on my dad's side. William and Bill and all that stuff. So yeah. Head thing. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Anti-sad. Does your singing voice go down an octave when you're doing a calendar shooting Daisy Dukes?
I'm very excited to be the photographer, by the way.
Going down an octave is much better than me going up. It means
Dwayne
something's a little too
Ledbetter.
tight.
Dwayne Ledbetter. Yeah.
Cheers. Terrible.
I like Ricky Rudd. He's a NASCAR driver out of Virginia Beach. Ricky Rudd.
Ricky
Ricky
Rudd.
Yeah. Gotcha.
My uncle's name was Buddy Brooks.
Yeah.
You say Buddy Brooks.
Buddy Brooks.
I
thought
need
that
to turn a fan on.
I thought
I'll
that
be
was
right
a
back.
cool name.
Yeah.
Sorry, I about screwed
Buddy
up.
Brooks.
I thought that said something else. I was getting ready to have some fun with it.
My
I'm
uncle
leaving alone.
father to me.
Dad.
Have you ever seen what is that movie?
I thought that's what it said. Now I feel bad. I'm sorry.
What is that name of the movie?
What are you talking about? It's called Due Date. Dad,
Yes.
you were like a father to
Have you
me.
seen it?
Who's in it?
Dad, you're like a
Robert
father
Downey
to me.
Jr. and
Don't you mess
Zach
up the North Carolina.
Galifianakis.
There you go.
Yes, Zach Galifianakis. It's so funny, and he's like sitting there, and he's got his dad's ashes. Number one, they're in a coffee can, and who else is in there? Jamie Foxx is in there. So they go to Jamie Foxx's house, and he's like this big like football player, right? And he runs out of coffee, and he puts his dad's ashes in the coffee thing, and now I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah. So anyway, when he
And
gets
he
ready
goes to drink it, and he's like, he spit it out. He's like, "Oh, that's my dad." And then he was like, and then he went to drink it
he
again.
drank it again. He did have a very robust flavor, though.
But he went to go do the eulogy, right? They're standing out at the Grand Canyon, and he's got the thing, and he's like, "Dad, you were like a father to me."
I'm done. Like, I can't even watch half the movie after that. My eyes is watering. I love it.
Can you text it to me? Because then I'll forget.
But then I seen
Oh,
William was like, I'm sorry, I about messed stuff.
Zach Galifianakis is pretty funny anyway. If you've not watched
Love
in Between the Ferns, it's like a private, what is it, like a YouTube show? It's hilarious. Like, I'm just hello, Bluegrass Tribe in Kentucky. Hey, how are you? We're new to you. I think we come to you from Boxy this evening.
That's right. Yeah, Bluegrass was
Bluegrass Track,
Yeah.
yes.
tonight. Hey, it's good to see you, Bluegrass. I was in there tonight.
Okay, so it's called Due Date. If you're talking about the one,
Yes, Due Date.
New date.
Yes.
yeah, and it's really, really good. It's
Oh,
crazy good. Like, it's one of our.
Listen, Boone, we're gonna have movie night because we're just this summer. Yes, we just gotta have. George, you can come too.
It's called Due Date because they're trying to rush to
But
get
you
back
have
to
to
where the
put girl
baby was.
pajamas on, and it's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
like
No.
I'll do a facial and put like little rubber bands in your head.
To make you look pretty.
Oh yeah, no, I've been to those parties. It never work out.
Oh, I bet you have. I'm glad you let that out. We got it right here on the live, bro. We ain't delete the damn thing. We got it on live.
That's not where I was headed for that. But
It's
okay.
all right. We all know how
This never
we all
works
know how
out.
the musicians do it anyway.
Oh God.
All these ideas. Nothing happens you thought was going to happen, and
Ah,
Cheeky,
but
cheeky.
it's so sad.
they really do mean they want to dress you up like a girl, and then it gets
Yeah.
weird, man.
Hey, I guarantee you, don't tell these two. They probably will. They'll have little pigtails.
I know they will. I've been at a few of those parties. I kept going back to see.
I mean, don't
Good
say
night,
that,
best
Joel.
friend. Good night.
You
Never
gotta
was.
say that.
Good night, Heritage Heart Homestead.
Yes.
Good night, Heritage.
Well,
Good
night.
night. Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping in, honey.
Hope you had a good time.
Sorry,
while you
we're
was
on the back end of it. We're at midnight, so we let loose a little bit
here.
at
Yeah,
this
we
time.
always get kind of crazy
Yeah.
at the 3-hour mark.
We
We
got to
always-
get the right photos for the calendar, so you got to dress the part, you know. You
Absolutely.
You gotta
Gotta trial and error. I'm telling you. Gotta see how the light's gonna reflect off the camera, off your face, and which is your good sides. And there's a lot that goes into this, y'all. I'm telling you how the light hits your
What's
face.
the comment?
Photo shoot
Oh, that was the outline
I'm
of
the
dinner?
of both of you for a
Oh.
calendar, Garden Gurus.
Mm.
He's not even. It's your idea now. You're not even happy about it. He's like, "Shit, nobody gets your lipstick. What the hell's going on?"
All right.
Oh, it's all.
I'll be the first to
Think about
admit.
that.
Well, somebody did a long time ago.
Yeah,
That was Tony. I think it was Tony.
Oh, I was like, what?
You be the first to admit what?
I don't know.
What'd you say, Jules?
Are
It's
you
not a
going?
good idea. It's not going to work.
What?
I can't see Michael behind a barn with his shirt off.
I think that's a good thing.
Like in two different ways. I can't see that. and I can't see
Or
it.
you don't want to.
You have no idea how good that would be.
William said, "You tips on dialing in the heat lamp on chicks in and out to adjust it." We do not use heat. We have our brooder. Okay, so we have our brooder inside,
Yes.
and we took the heat lamp off.
Take it
because
out.
gets
You don't
too
need
hot.
no freaking heat lamp. Listen,
Hold
Bubba.
on.
What?
He's in Montana, and it's cold
But he
there.
still has the same kind of chickens we have.
But he
Chickens are all the
has a
same.
different climate. No, there's not.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's really not.
If he's got Cornish cross, so the same Cornish cross we get, it's the same
Right, but
thing.
his temperature's not the same.
But they need the same temperature. It don't matter where you're
Okay.
at. They all gonna need 98, 99. It don't matter. You don't need a heat lamp. Just a 100-degree light bulb. All you need is a light bulb, baby. You don't need that.
We just use
But it
Lincoln.
is different in Montana.
Yeah, you're all right. Keep them at 98 to 100. Drop them 5 degrees about every 2 or 3 days. That's how you acclimate them. But you don't need a heat lamp. We ain't used one in forever. You can get 75. That's equivalent to 100, but it's
Yeah.
72 watt.
Mm.
And we keep it like 20, maybe 20 inches from the top of the chick's head.
But we
keep
keep
them
them
in-
inside.
Yeah, they're in a plastic brooder box with the
Yeah.
top on it. We keep a towel on one end and the heat lamp on the other. You should be able to see it in the one video that we do with the incubation.
I think he may have his
But-
outside.
All right. Well, no, the one I seen you had them inside. But either way, as long as you keep the same bulb and you can adjust the height on it, you just need 100 watt to keep it, around 100 degrees, and then drop them about 5 degrees every 2 days until
Yeah.
they're acclimated to whatever the temperature
Is outside.
is outside. Yeah, and or you can do it from the coldest that they have. Either way.
Are y'all still having snow and stuff? I seen where it was. I think Eva said it. Last week it snowed in New York. It was cold.
Yeah.
But Homestead DNA wants to know. But
What about
you recommend for Nebraska?
In the 40 degrees at nights here. Oh yeah, they're in the garage, so they should be okay. We just use an incandescent.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm
Yeah.
saying it just depends because all we do is just wrap ours up. We don't really use a lot of heat lamps anymore. But
No.
if whatever you have to do, if you have to turn on one of those red infrareds or whatever, just shoot for 98 degrees and drop it 5 degrees every 2 days, and eventually you're gonna get out of the heat lamp anyway. It won't be long.
Yeah.
If you got them outside and you have whatever you got to use, keep it at 98. It's the same thing as your ink temp, and then drop it every couple of days, at least 5 degrees or 2.5. Don't want to get crazy; you'll make them sick. But the main thing is, regardless of what you are using, keep it at that 98. Really, but we found we don't. Chickens are so much more resilient to the cold than you think they are. Like we don't have cone splits or nothing like that. We don't use. We just have them how to do.
Sorry, this reminds me of a song.
You're exactly right.
That's funny.
So
We
basically,
only have like 2 good
if you're in
songs.
Alaska or Hawaii, you need to stick on 98 degrees
Just whatever you might have to.
up.
You
Wrap it up.
might have to resort to heat lamps if you live there, but still, just shoot for that same thing.
That's not
So,
okay. So we're going back up here to being
well,
That's like 2 degrees warmer than I am.
what? 98.
98.
Yeah. My 4-week-old chicks are doing fine since week 3 with no heat lamp. Yeah, see, they ours don't have a heat. We never had ours in a heat lamp at all.
yeah, we
I think I
don't.
missed what he said. What did you say?
No,
I see y'all laughing. I missed it. Went straight over my head.
I said wrap it up.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying it's 2 degrees warmer than I was, Bobby Jean.
Oh yeah. Hey, Boots and Bounty. How are y'all?
Check it out.
Boots and Bounty finally came in.
Should
Get
be
ready to
worried
put a
about
bounty on
colder
Boots and
hot
Bounty.
more.
Neither. What you need to worry about is that drastic change. They're just like any regular baby. Up to 2 weeks, the drastic change of 10 degrees can make them sick. You'll know because they're either going to be not cross-necked when they lay down. Cross-neck is okay. What I mean by that is your chicks will lay side by side, but their necks will be crossed over. That means they're comfortable. If they're couple of inches away, they're good. If they're 6 inches away and their mouths are open, you got it too freaking hot.
Yeah.
If they're on top of each other, they're too cold. You don't want them all in the same spot. So the chicks will tell you, cross neck and laying side by side is great. Maybe an inch or two apart is great. You let them tell you the sign and whatever you got to do to keep them that way.
Good night, Tony.
But it's just the drastic up or the drastic down.
Feeling
that
better
makes
soon,
it sick.
too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michael.
No, you're good. But thank you
Okay.
very much,
So
Tony.
basically, just like for an analogy, like when you're taking a hot shower,
Yeah.
and you lose the hot water and you get the ice water coming out and everything shrinks up. That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you like it though?
I do. So what I do with the hot shower is
That's
right,
what I do.
yeah, right before I'm going to get out, I will turn it to like a cooler temperature and cool my body temperature down gradually. So when I get outside, I'm not freezing to death when I get out.
Yeah.
Also, it's really good to run cold water under your scalp before you're getting ready to get out because it closes the pores in your hair up, and it's good. So
I like it hot shower and just end up with the cold. I really like that.
yes, I'm telling you, that's so hot it'll make your dang skin fall off.
Thank you, Drop.
Michael's like, I can't breathe in here.
That's the one thing I've been messing with since I was a kid. That's the one thing I seem to have the most
He won't even stay in the
extensive,
bathroom
useless knowledge on. She goes, what?
when I'm in a shower. Like it gets too hot in here.
I
He's
ain't
like,
never
I
been
can't
there.
breathe.
It's like, seriously, if we wanted to heat the house up and she could just stay in the water, you let her take a shower all the time.
William's the same
You
way.
could heat the whole house up doing that. She'd be crazy at the
Yeah.
hot water. It's like burning yourself. You don't want her running the water for you because she'll run the, like, I'll not be feeling good or she'll be nice and try to run. So come on, I'm going to drop you in the
I'd
shower.
rather be in the cold situation balled up with chicks.
Yeah. I
And
get it.
the chicks ball up around you and warm you up. I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
I prefer to be that cold chicken. And then the other chicks come.
Oh,
Like, you know, just
are not right.
It works for
Oh,
me.
yeah, the
I
North
like that.
Carolina.
I don't need a heat lamp.
That'd be laid back like one of them roofs. Y'all see what we all don't need no heat, man.
Let's go in here, y'all.
They're like, hey girls, what's up?
His legs was crossing there, his arms.
Like, Playboy. Like, what's up? I'm a dapper Dan man.
Put my 3 toes up.
You say, Steve, you want to trade a pack of 6 for a Joey? Just pick you one out, mate. Put 'em all.
They're going like this.
Oh, man. That's so funny.
God. What's it?
Yeah, I got tons of women. Just take your pick. Oh, they play back like yeah.
Yep, facts.
And those are the ones that and those are the ones that'll get up and fight you. Oh man. If you ever want to laugh, just look up Pissy Roo. That's some funny stuff, man.
Who?
Pissy Roos, like kangaroos that are mad. There's some of the funny stuff. Like when we watched the kangaroo kid tap the hunter's dog by the collar, when let him
Me
buddy,
too.
man. Kangaroos,
That would be fun.
they're so fun to watch. They're some vicious animals. They're just kind of funny, especially laid back like that.
Trying to keep warm, man.
I love Steve, man. He's
I got other family that are fun. Well,
I'm not even sure how to take that, Josh, but that's
When did you
well. He was laying under the bush in the college parking lot. We was just talking.
he was. He was like straight up. He was too cool. There
Somebody
was
need
two
to,
of them
somebody
right
need to
beside
throw
each
him a
other.
pipe and a glass of rum.
See you later, Bluegrass. He needed one of those gold
All right,
chains.
Bluegrass. Good to see you.
Thank you very much
Sorry, this wasn't our best show.
for coming in, probably for the last time after the way our lives go.
Yeah.
Hair's hair.
What'd you say?
I said hair's hair. No, the Wickershire said he's hit on chicks with armpit and leg hair longer than
And
his.
Bobby was like, "Oh well, hair's hair.
Hair's hair. You don't want to shave it, don't.
Nothing goes better with cabbage than cabbage. Hair is just hair." And then Drop says he loves to cut it up. Not hair though. I got what you're saying. Never mind.
I'm telling him. What?
Sorry.
Leave it to Beaver.
I got you.
Out in the bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanky out. What?
Hey, put that back.
Oh.
You know,
I was like, the what?
This is YouTube, not that other stuff you're watching. Put that pinky up.
Boone, are you surrendering to this live?
What?
I'm playing.
Are you surrendering to something? What's still going on
Yeah,
over there?
Jack, I was joking. I'm joking. Don't hate me. Don't take my chance.
I
Yeah,
like,
we just messing.
We know drops. We know.
Yeah, we know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we know.
You're going to get us shut down again.
No, you're not getting shut down. They just take it down for a little while and then put it back up. You know how it goes.
okay, you got
Look,
your
we're
voice
acting so hick.
back.
Jules, Drops thinks he has to translate for us. We're acting so hickish.
Come on, Drops. We know what's.
He does. I'm just messing around.
He likes to have fun.
Yeah, we did too.
Yeah.
Well,
Jules
he does.
does too behind the barn with some man in boots and stuff.
Yeah. Sounds like a.
No subject is off the table either, even if the zombie runs away. I'm telling you. Well, that would be crazy.
I'm just picking Jules.
We love you.
Wow.
Ain't that the right? Ain't that? Yeah, Steve said this is starting.
Now
to
we're
look
starting to
the
sound
one
like
live.
normal.
It takes us a while to get into it.
Yeah. When Boone loses her breath and Jules snorts.
And,
And he looks confused while he's drinking coffee. You know, it's starting to go right.
it's Dr. Pepper.
Well, yeah,
You
you
just
call
got
it
your light.
what you want. We know
Never
what you
enough
got.
time.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Never enough time.
Ain't that right?
What,
He
baby?
can call it whatever he wants. We know what's in that cup.
Ain't nothing in that cup.
It's Carolina something. It's Carolina coffee, y'all. It's a little more syrupy than what y'all used
We've been
to.
on
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Anti said nothing's on the table. We're off the table with all. I'm telling you.
Telling
We
you.
done fell over
We're
the
still
table.
going, Ginger. Yes, we are.
Told you, every time I go in and say, "Oh, we're going to try to make this as short as we can," we always wind up going 3 or more.
Yeah.
Bobby Jean, I fell on my computer today. When y'all went live earlier, I was
Yeah.
in the kitchen. Or no, Jules, you went live earlier. I was in the kitchen cooking, and I had my computer over there. So when I was bringing it back, I set it down and it just went over.
Is that what all those random letters were?
No, I was cleaning the computer at that time, but I was coming over here because I was finished in the kitchen, and I put y'all down, and I went down with it. Right over the top. I was so glad I wasn't on the
Okay,
panel.
listen, we got to take a break because I'm done rubbed off on Boone.
That would have
was
been good
funny.
if it was live. Yeah, Ginger, we're still alive. We're still alive.
Oh, it just went up.
She's going to be coming back with a diagnosis, but I'm allergic to balance. Just like Bobby.
I have no balance whatsoever. Mm-mm.
Drop said this is a family channel.
Where?
Let's watch
I don't see no family channel.
stupid.
Ginger's played Yahtzee, colored happy trees in my coloring book, and y'all still laughing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please.
that's what we do on Sunday nights.
You know
And
what?
say-
I love playing Yahtzee.
If you
I
find the
love
right
that
happy
game.
trees, you
I
will.
love Yahtzee. Bobby
I do too. I love Yahtzee too. And Clue. Clue is another great game.
No,
Jean.
Or
Yahtzee with like dice, not that
Yes.
computer stuff.
Yeah, dice,
Yes,
dice, absolutely.
Yes, with the cup. Like in the cup, and you shake the dice up and you shake it.
No
And I
kidding. Y'all
The
done
leather cup. The leather cup.
love Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
Too.
I'm proud
Yeah,
of you.
and I'm not very good at it, but you like to play rummy, right?
No,
Oh,
What is it? Rook. What is it?
that was the other one.
No,
Yeah, I'll put it every week.
Rook. Okay,
Yeah, Rook. Yeah, it's Rook.
yes. Sorry.
What's the card game? What's the
I
card?
like to play rummy.
Are you like
Not the card game, but I like to play rummy. But
I like rummy.
I don't know how to play rummy. Now I'm not talking about I was talking about rum.
She's talking.
Like,
Yeah.
I like rum.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jack and Morgan rum.
Sorry, y'all had me laughing hard, man. That was a Wickershire hit it on the head. Firm no. You like Romney? No.
Is it like
That was a hard limit no.
No.
I looked at you and I said, "Do you like rum?" You said, "No." Well, the best thing to play is Pictionary. Have y'all like to play that game?
Pictionary's fun in certain situations.
cannot-
Yes, it
I'm
is.
not good at Pictionary. I cannot draw.
That's the best
whatsoever.
part. That's the best part. I'm not
I'm
good
going
at it.
bald, man.
If
What
you're
happened?
not good, we like doing shots with it. It's a lot of fun. Tons.
I could probably draw better like that, but
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun watching that. You get into about the fish shot and everybody's trying to draw. It's fun.
Listen,
Guessing it's just as fun.
we used to play with a couple of friends of ours, and I don't know how we always lost because he's an artist. I guess that's how. And my stick people suck. Like, I'm not a drawer at all. Yeah, drawer. And the girl I was playing with, the stupid quote was "I love you," right? So, and we got in trouble because we weren't supposed to draw symbols. Well, the symbol she drew was a heart, and I said, "I heart you."
Everything but I love you. The whole time the time was running out. It had the letter I, a heart, and the letter U. She would not say I love you. I heart you. She went all around, but no, I love you. I was on the other team looking, going, I am not married to this female right now. I was trying to do sign language with the dummy. I was going, hey.
I was about to say that's Hank Lewis.
Heart.
What you talking
All right,
about?
but then when she said I heart you, I was like, it's hopeless. I quit. I give up. How do you fix I heart you? You can't.
Well, that was the whole bottle of wine later. So
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun, wasn't
It
it? not?
was.
And we laughed harder
Yes.
then than we are now.
yes, so
Chairs was empty that night.
look at Jules is like, I don't know.
He's still confused. He's like, I ain't trying to drink and read nothing right, y'all idiots.
I need another Dr. Pepper. This is getting complicated.
Exactly. Another Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Get you in the mood for it.
Drops, I know how that
Heart.
is. He's the same way. Like when your wife's pinky slips behind you, firm no.
Billy.
Billy.
Oh,
Billy. Billy.
no.
I'm freaking done.
There's a doctor with a broke elbow that would look at you and go, no.
Homestead DNA said that's the mental equivalent of falling with the cart. Shopping cart.
Hey, making fun of Chef Beth. She's in the bed.
No, he said that's the equivalent of the pinky around the back.
And Bobby
Firm
was
no.
the one that went head first in the cart after a
Yes.
pothole. She was
Yes.
riding the buggy like a child and hit a pothole and became the groceries. Head first in the
Drop
bag.
said, "Dang, Michael, my rooster does that." I think.
Stretch that neck out.
What you
My
doing?
rooster's done that a few times too.
Huh?
We had a mean rooster drops that would look at you like he was mean too. And you would step inside, like most people would stay away from it. But once he seen your foot come in, he'd be like, you really that brave? His neck would come out like that. Like, are you really doing that right now?
Is this a game? Is
Yeah.
this a drill? Nope.
Don't know who you messing with. Needless to say, he went to crock pot, but he was mean for a little while.
It
The
all ended well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wrong
It all
rooster.
It all ended.
I'm trying to clip on
You
something.
messing with, yeah, that's how we acted too. You messing with the wrong one today. Barbecue sauce calmed him down quick though.
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah,
How?
Cooked him.
we ate him.
Oh,
Did you not catch what happened there? It all ended well.
There's a video I will be coming out with on how to tame your chicken with barbecue sauce.
if you put these two together on Pictionary,
This
we're
is
winning.
like-
We're
We need to
winning.
go
We're
live.
going
we
to
need
win.
to go live. Yeah, we need to play a game of Pictionary and go live.
Pictionary wine night and just
Oh,
watch them go
God.
at it.
Yes.
How did the barbecue sauce caught me?
You know it's banger looking good.
Well, I don't know. Let's think about that.
We're
I
just waiting on
heart
the
you. I heart you.
I heart you, Boone. I heart you.
We're waiting for him to draw something messed up and go, did you draw that? Did you? We call that the drought rooster move. I heart you. What?
Yeah, he took barbecue sauce and just squirted it right down his throat. That's how he got rid of it.
Right down
Every
the
time
throat.
somebody gets rowdy, we'll just pour barbecue sauce down. Calm down.
Choke them out with barbecue sauce.
God.
Good night, Homestead DNA.
Good night, Homestead. We hope to see you in our next live.
Look, Blue's getting. She's like, y'all are laughing at me about the barbecue sauce.
Wickershire said life is
You
not
get used
like
to
a
it.
bed. You lose your shoe at midnight, you're drunk. Oh, that's funny. The Wickershire. Go up.
I've seen where
Or you fall
Right.
down the hill. Do what? What you see?
Look, kid, I had to move out.
never mind.
I'm not playing Twister. No, that would not
No.
end well.
Barbecue sauce twister?
Ugh,
What are you talking about?
I don't want to play. Oh,
Oh, no, I was just me. Nobody mentioned that.
I was just
That was my
here.
messed up. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me scroll up. Nobody said that at all. That was just my. Sorry, y'all. We might have to end this live. That's not a good way to be. I could swear somebody said barbecue sauce. Did I see twister?
No.
What happened?
Nothing, Jules. It's going to hell already. We're going to have to.
He's confused again.
Wait a second. I got to finish my song before we're going to kill him.
They want to go off
I
naturally, not
haven't
kick.
named any I had to go watch with him the other day. He was trying to attack me every time I was trying to put a saddle
Oh
on
yeah,
a little girl.
minus our big,
Yeah.
huge, the gold.
Twister Pictionary with barbecue sauce.
See, I don't know. Maybe you just said that. Yeah,
Cheese
Jackie
and
said
crackers. That's a lot of games up in one thing.
it's fun.
No. I was saying Twister barbecue sauce with the chick story.
See, that sounds See,
This is not barbecue wrestling in the pool.
No, we just play Twister with the barbecue sauce, and then I get cold, and the chicks come and warm me up. That's what I was saying. That's what we're talking about.
I don't want to play that with you. I just let the chicks do it.
Why is that
I thought we
Let me
were
take
meeting
this
out,
in a different
I
direction.
thought we were meeting out behind the barn, Michael.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Not here, don't yes. Twisted.
Your arms all locked up. You be trying to get the barbecue.
But you're looking good.
You're crazy. Look, Booze. And who would have thought it would have been me ending it tonight?
Oh my God.
And I said barbecue wrestling in the pool winning later.
If you, hey, listen, Jules, you already got somebody interested, so I can peacefully bow out. Somebody, they ready to take my place there.
Oh man, I want you.
There you go. How does rejection feel?
Dang it.
For this? What the?
Tell me not to flatter myself.
Oh, I hope you paid your pants right now. You deserve it.
We're back to dog fights in a six pack, aren't we?
We're back
That
to
just went out of my mouth.
no monetization. We're done.
We'll have to go play Pictionary by ourselves, Bobby G.
Right?
That game will
We're
never
just
end.
we've already
Made it to
done.
a whole nother level.
She said she ain't even playing with us no more. She is done with this crap.
Wait, how y'all gonna play by yourselves when you would never get anything right? Wouldn't that like be round
We have
one?
to ask somebody to play with us.
Y'all could get in the Guinness World Book of Records. How long will it
We'll be
take? before
guessing our
you-
own stuff.
We'll be on the same page.
And
It'll be all
eventually-
good. We'll get
They
it.
will eventually they'll give up and start asking for the barbecue sauce. After 3 days, we're doing something wrong. So the sauce Annie gets the spinner out. What?
That's where me and you come in.
Behind the barn.
I wouldn't even go in that way. And they'll
We're talking about a weekend event here, not a Hollywood movie. Off Sunset Boulevard, Route 3, where they shoot most of that stuff.
Midget
To
wrestling.
make it sound life is hard. It's
This
hard.
boots ain't big enough. Give me some.
That would be that would be a good size actually.
notice there's a pattern here, though. We always start off with somewhere between 22 and 30. We wind up
Yeah.
with always the last.
It's
10
just
crazy
the last
people,
10
just
people
like-
in our family, and they
It's the
they
same.
just
Crazy.
know
Yeah,
who
it's
we
fun.
are. They come for the good after hours.
Y'all make me so hot.
I'm sweating like a pig right now. Seriously, we got the door and everything open. Woo, and I'm crying, crying, and you can see. I'm still waiting on the barbecue sauce and the lipstick. You ain't even. sweating yet. Oh, man. I got to ease up off of next live. I'll give him it with hammering it.
Oh,
Guarantee
Anti
it.
said get blocked for barbecue. Barbecue.
She said barbecue. She's going back into the
sauce
Scooby stuff.
Right. Barbecue.
Your turn to read, Bobby. Burrow.
Tell them about your sister going down the hill going.
Oh man, that
Oh,
was so
do that again.
good. I'm still reading. Man. Oh, it's hot. I don't know what that was. Well, damn, it had to be the funny one with the funny bone.
Uh-oh. See, that's the thing that's going to get us banned right there. All the crap we've said tonight. Tony says midget wrestling. You can't say midget.
I'm the only midget up here.
You're not a midget.
I'm close.
Ouch.
You're not.
Thank God you didn't say that when I made my midget joke about my arm sticking out of my shirt. Well, you hear before she was in the live when I said it.
I'm short. I'm okay with it.
You know, at
I'm
least
still trying to get over the y'all make me so hot.
and then I joined in like a dumb. I'm sweating like a pig.
Wait a second. Me and Michael are talking about going behind the barn. That's making you hot.
I get nervous when he's smoking that cigarette asking about it.
Hell. Damn, woman.
It was like all debonair with it.
He's making a mental note of it. Tell me more, just say.
Let's see. Just dive into this.
He even had the constipation look on his face. I need to know more.
Oh,
Oh, God, Mighty.
Wickershire. Let's see. How far did it?
Oh. These comments
Ooh,
are.
that's funny. That sounds like something that my
No, it's
child would tell me. He said, part of being highly functional autistic as a kid. Mom, why is everything on the floor? Me, gravity.
Even Jules, listen, you know your life is
Listen.
gone to hell when Jules says
Yeah.
no comment. Drop
That's
says no
drops.
comment. Drop says none. Even Jules don't have nothing to say about that.
That's drop.
I know I'm talking about Jules and Drops. I know who Drops is.
Lipstick
He's
barbecue.
usually the trouble.
Barbecue lipstick.
What about it? That's not my thing. You still have to ask Jules.
Tear and Tiny Town. I'm not sure if we have seen that terror in a tiny town. Didn't they go into a bar and all the
I thought they
little
changed the
people
movie
stopped-
to Wizard of Oz. So I thought
Is that where they had the romance scene?
that's Chucky. Bride of Chucky. You're talking
Hey,
about.
look at Boone over there, man. She's flamming that damn fan.
I'm hot.
Sweating.
Everybody's hot, Michael. Michael, you gotta keep this up.
Going over here like you're serious.
You
But
saw
this
the
is
thing
how
Deborah
you
did.
do it. You see how it works, right? You act gay, boom, ready to go.
Oh.
Perfect timing, lady. Oh, man.
What do you say?
Never mind.
What's it even?
He said you act gay and boom
You
or
said,
something.
Yeah, exactly. You went,
Oh. Jules isn't lazy. He just likes to live life horizontally.
I promise
Tony.
after this live, we'll never use
I'm hungry.
barbecue lipstick again. We'll let it.
I am too, but I want something sweet. Some of Boone's cookies would be good.
Now wait a second. That's supposed to be me and Michael playing that card. Now you're talking about doing cookies. Well, you know it when we talk about tacos.
Tacos. Off,
Yeah,
off your hard.
God. What?
soft or hard. Yeah, you know.
I mean crunchy, soft or crunchy. I'm literally crying right now. This shit's illegal. Oh yeah, I did it again. You did it. Oh man, I was wrong. But
The rules when you read them.
at least you can, Drops. You are one of the special ones that can roll with it. Yes, you are.
Oh God.
Anyway, tell me more about your desire for Vin's cookies.
Listen, I have just recently found out that cake really, and cookies, I think probably is too, but it is code word for naughty stuff. I had no idea. I really didn't until the teenagers started talking about it. I was like,
Right. You didn't know the peach and the eggplant either, right?
no, I did know that. Peaches for booty, I think.
She knows.
But I did not know
Peaches for
cake.
what?
Well, and you guys were talking about peaches and cream earlier tonight. I got confused.
Who was?
Michael.
What was she not on peaches and cream for?
What was it about?
Wasn't it peaches and cream, corn, some.
Yes, yes. it
Oh,
was
that
fun.
does sound good. Peaches and cream, though, in general, is really good.
The band? Or,
Mhm.
Just peaches, like peaches and
I would agree.
Pizza is code word.
oh, what's the band peaches?
You need
Right?
to think. You got to. Never mind.
Was it just the band peaches and they cream? Well, I don't know.
That's a rap song. You're talking about peaches and cream. Next. Say that.
I was actually being okay.
No, she's not saying pizza. It's peaches. Peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches.
and
Peaches.
cream.
Like a Georgia
Cream.
peach.
Am I redneck? No, I'm
Pizza
saying.
is code
My
word, but
peaches
it's not
sound
a
like
good
pizza?
code word. Drops. It's not a good one.
What?
Pizza. Okay. Anyway, Wickershire said, "I never realized how boring my life was until I met my wife, and she asked, so what do you like to do for fun?" Us either. Let's see. Anti said, "I was confused by Boone, chili, porini, greeny, weeny."
You just said Boone Chili.
What does that mean?
Did.
I didn't
I think when you were trying to say prawny, what was you saying earlier?
Palmini.
Prawini. Prawini. Oh yeah, we all got the
Prawini.
name mixed up.
Pam or Pan?
Pam
Palm.
was the garden kitchen.
Weenie.
Palmini. 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 Palm.
Try to say 10-year-old daughter.
I don't know.
I don't have the energy to pretend I love you today. Kids are ruthless. They
Yeah.
really are. Yes. Yes.
My son especially, he just has no filter. He has no
Oh,
idea.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. It is. We don't like little ladies in church with the fans going on. It's hot.
I'm not saying a word. I ain't hot about nothing at all.
I understand that.
I was just waiting for a different reason. I was just, I was just. I'm glad that was funny.
Are y'all? Is it warm? Where y'all at?
It's pretty
Yes.
hot. You ain't sat all the way. You ain't sat beside of me yet, Bubba.
Wickershire
gets
Boone,
hot.
you had an extremely difficult day. She was converting oxygen into carbon dioxide.
I had a good day.
Yeah. What did we do today? Nothing.
Well, we can't talk about all of it, but we worked on a whole bunch of stuff.
We didn't do. We went for a ride.
we
Went for
did.
a Sunday
We can't talk
drive.
about no because we didn't do that. We rode to the lake though.
Yes.
We didn't take no pictures. We rode to the lake. Seen a
It
couple
was so
wild turkey.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna hey,
Huh?
We went and ate at the lake. Kind of had like a picnic in the
Yes.
car type of thing. And that's it. Came home. Really.
Well, that's fun.
Yes, that sounds like fun.
You was with us. What do you mean it sounds
I'm
like
talking
fun?
about her. She said she was
Oh.
like in a color. She's coloring in a coloring book and laughing at us like an old school radio.
I just explained their day, and Boone's like, "That sounds like fun." He's like, "It did. You sound interested." But you was there. You ate the chicken and everything. Look, there's a look in him.
Yes, we have to go. We'll have to go to the lake. And I found a new swimming hole that they can have. Actually, I want to rent a pontoon boat so we can all go out on the lake.
Ooh, those are fun.
what
Yeah.
is that? What does that mean?
What?
I'm coloring in a coloring.
And I think she forgot to put coloring book.
Okay.
Maybe you did
Yeah.
color in or something.
She's
I have
coloring
one
in
on
a
the phone.
coloring book and laughing at us like an old school radio show.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
She said her life is a pleasant boring. There's a difference in boring, and then there's a difference in being comfortable. I think it's different. Let's see. Oh yeah.
I find myself boringly comfortable.
It is awesome code, but we
Yeah.
had kids.
Huh?
Yes, it is awesome code, but we had kids in the code, so it was actually real picnic in the
Yes.
car.
No, it actually was. Yeah. Yeah.
If it was that kind of picnic, it would have been at no lake. It'd have been
It wouldn't have been in my car either. Tiny.
Behind the barn.
Yeah.
you'd see me climbing in the way.
I'm not even gonna go there.
I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm staying clean. Y'all are the ones drag me into this crap.
Yeah, you acted like somebody's going to have to drag you behind the barn. You was going to go by yourself, Bubba. I love you, Jules. I'm just picking on you.
I will.
Oh,
I'll go down there. I can be sad like an
Oh,
old.
that sounds like fun.
But Ginger Ninja has got squiggly lines because you're making her
Wait.
laugh.
What sounds like fun?
Coloring in a Bob Ross coloring book.
Oh, I thought you were talking about going by the barn with me.
16 out the door going to high school, college, working at 32 hours.
My bad.
On me.
Not me, not at 16. I'm out. I still lived at home, but I worked a full-time job going to high school
Yeah.
because I had co-op. I went to school like one class in the morning and left.
I worked.
Well, Bob Ross coloring book. I know that. I know Bob Ross.
Anti said that's the name for your MV calendar, Barns and Lakes. I gotta get Marlon waking up.
Now?
Uh-oh.
Well, I can see one. 12:30.
Yeah, it is 12:30. We might have to wrap her up.
I'm good with y'all. I'm, you know.
Yeah, I'll hang out with you. I do need to check the plumbing.
Yeah, I know the.
Rent a 2-bedroom house at 17. Well, why would you just rent a 1-bedroom house?
I had a 2-bedroom house I rented at 17 as well.
2-bedroom house, so you could have parties.
Yeah, but you had a business.
I had what?
Nothing.
No.
Oh, Marley, has she still got the ear?
No, she's getting better. She just sleepy time.
The attitude from the ears, coughing,
Yes. The allergies has kicked their butts this year really bad.
and car sickness.
No, she's going back to sleep. Leave her alone.
Good night, doing Renette things off grid.
Hey, good night, Tony and Leanne. Love you
Good
guys.
night, Tony and Leanne.
looking good out there.
Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Oh,
Aw.
Okay. Oh, you went here. Okay.
yeah. She's daddy's girl, especially when it comes to night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tons of fun.
Yes. Well,
Ready to go night night?
my wife told me she has heels higher than my standards.
she's a sweet child, man. She really is.
Yes, she is.
Mhm.
All right. I love you all. I got to go take care of my Martin.
Yeah, we're going off.
Yeah.
Too. Man, thank everybody for making this another over 3 hour live. Of course, the people came in and out and left. We had a bunch of different people come in, but it was a lot of fun. We had a guru update, and since everybody hung out, I will tell you the last link that we've been posting is a really big, huge tip and hint for the new challenges coming up. So it's going to give you a big edge. This challenge is going to be a little bit more challenging, probably worth more money, and it's probably going to take a while longer to get it, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's a big tip in there. That's what that link was for. That's why I talked about it and didn't say a whole lot, because we're not letting a lot of people know about it. Trying to get people to go back and use the site more like a habit instead of trying to drive them back over there. But there's a lot of stuff going over there. That link will tell you about it. All you got to do is just sign in. It's all wrote out. It's a big old update. And the challenge will start sometime next week. So get ready for it. I'm going to tell you when. We'll figure it out. But anyway, that's all you're going to get on the Garden Gurus thing. You have to go read the rest of it for yourself. As for the live, just thank everybody for coming in and having fun, because that's what we try to do.
Yeah,
With
it was
these.
a fun time tonight. It
Fun
really
time hanging out. That's what
tonight,
it's all
man.
about. Yeah.
Thanks for doing it. Bomber Steve was hilarious. I see people, well, at least one, that come in late. My Aussie Garden Kitchen got here late.
Yeah, and it's perfectly. I mean, it's awesome for the people that come in late just to say hey or came back in after they left. Everybody that came up on panel, you always make the lives way more fun.
Yes.
They wouldn't be what they are without you. So, thank y'all for coming up, and everybody in here shooting the crap with us. Like I said, it's always used the same crazy people in here with us, and y'all were like family anyway. So, thank everybody. We're going to end the broadcast and look for the new videos coming out here pretty soon. We got some new stuff we got to at least release. They're edited. I just got to take time to sit down and put them public. Don't cry, Jules. We will be back. I see you wiping the tears away.
You can stay on and just
I was going to go till 6 in the morning, but it's your channel.
So, yeah. We got to work and stuff.
Work.
We got work and all kind of stuff going. But anyway,
All right, brother.
that's,
Thank you.
no, thank you. Y'all made it fun. Thank everybody for hanging out with
Love
us.
you guys.
Drops and all the
Love
other
you
people in
too.
here. Thank you very much for coming in and the mods.
I heart you.
Bobby, I heart you.
I heart you.
Jules, I'll see you behind the barn.
All right, man. I'll catch you behind the barn. Bring your pink boots.
No, we can go out in the old fashioned way if you want to. You want to count us out? We got 9 people left.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. You ready, everybody?
3.
3, 2, 1.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
So,
Later.
later.